everybody, and welcome back to the stream! I'm Obi Hackmup, and I'm joined as always on this lovely Sunday evening by the Fallout crew. These wonderful survivors. Before we get into the game, some channel stuff. Everything's good for the next week. Nothing changed. We're going to be starting Split Fiction on Friday with me and Ren, and they'll be doing some party games, probably Repo, on Thursday. But we'll be back here for episode 4 of our Fallout game. So check those out. We just put up a new Patreon post where we watched Teen Wolf, the original. Neither of us had seen it before, and we had thoughts about it. So go, if you want, you can subscribe to the Patreon and watch us watch that movie. It's a good time. It's a classic. But yeah, we are going to go around and have everybody introduce themselves and tell us who they're playing tonight. And we're going to start with Zach.
Hi there, I'm Goldie, your socially adept Mr. Handy, played tonight by Zachary Vaudo, also known as Sneakernet or Sneakernet Music, all around the internet.
Hey there, I'm CG Danny B. You can just call me Danny. I'm playing Finn, our lovely, gentle giant super mutant who just likes some flowers. I forgot my rose. That's important.
Oh, what's going on, everybody? I'm Ian, or your boy Big on all social media. And I'm playing Devrin, the very confused in this moment. Just a guy. Just a guy with boundaries.
Hey everyone, I'm Sean. You can find me all across the internet at Help Action Needed, and here I'll be playing Cam. He's also just a guy, but he's a guy with a dog. That's his defining feature.
Hey everybody, I'm Wings, also known as Danae Keener. You can find me at DanaeKeener.com. I am today playing as Eve, who is our Vault Dweller.
That leaves me. Hey everybody, I'm RJ. You can catch me at RJS282 all over the interwebs. I'm just a kid. My life is a nightmare. I'm playing Max today, who is an Arsenal of Democracy initiate, and his life is also starting to get a little nightmarish as well.
And I'm LB, or LB Hack'em Up, and I'm going to be your overseer for this game this evening. We've been off for a couple weeks because of computer internet issues and also a convention where a lot of us saw each other, which was super fun. Oh, 3 of us saw each other, which was super fun. But we are going to do a recap, and we decided that each episode will have a different person doing the recap. So today it is going to be Danny. Please take it away.
I got it on my phone. Stick with me here. Previously in Fallout 313, my friends and I started our grand quest up north to find some secret information about the Great Dane's doggy friends. But first, we had to make a pit stop at the hospital for the night to rest our bones and prepare for the journey ahead. However, we ran into a Miss Nanny, and she didn't seem happy to have us there. But lucky for our group, Goldie was able to flirt his way into her circuits just before ripping them out of her. I don't know if that counts as murder, but if it does, I didn't see it. The next day, we found ourselves at the Dream Estate Retirement Home, this quaint little place for ghouls to live comfortably. And that's where we met our new friend Rob, who invited us to play some weird card game, tell us about his long-lost lover, and for some reason thought Cam was a guy named Trevor. He also seemed to be afraid of super mutants, but I don't think he could see very well, so I blended in just fine. We also got to meet my new friend Stella, who gave me some new seeds for our shop, just as well as just after I helped her help in the garden. But then Cam found a magazine about Vault 46 with an asterisk on it, which featured Eve. But she doesn't seem to recognize it at all, so that's strange. Anyway, after being escorted out because Max killed someone, again, I didn't see anything, it seemed like our next stop is Coney Island, and hopefully this is a nice, peaceful walk to... Wait, why is Eve screaming? Was that honking? Uh-oh, what are those things? Scene.
Incredible. You get a personal action point for that.
Baby.
You can use on whatever you want.
Click.
Yeah, so as was described, you guys are walking down the street in the middle of Motown, or in the middle of the 313, and you start hearing some honking coming in. Oh, wait, music. I forgot about music. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm in the thing. I don't need to go anywhere. I'm already here. Let's go. Nope, not that one. Oh.
That was some goose fight music.
Was that Jump?
No.
With trumpets?
Yes. All right. We are going to get into this combat. You guys see a horde, a flock, as it were, of honkers. These creatures are from what we know as people who live in the now and not in the Fallout universe, they're a little bit smaller than regular geese, but they do have razor sharp teeth, and they do tend to salivate a lot more than regular geese, and boy are they angry. So I am going to reveal these honkers as they come in. I know how to do this. Nope, I know how to do this. Oh right, it's down here. I can show the GM? Nope. GM? Nope, I lied. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm going to reveal to you the change layer tokens. Let's go. Did it do it? Can you see them?
You've got to move us to the page.
Oh, how do I do that?
It's on
Fuck.
the main screen.
Ah, fuck! I thought.
We're getting there, team. It's the first time kicking ass.
Actually, I'm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Aha!
Hey!
I thought if I pulled it up on my
Yeah.
side, you guys. Well, I was like, guys, I'm gonna show you the map so you can see what you're dealing with, and nobody said anything when that didn't happen.
I thought you
That's
forgot.
Those don't look like honkers. Those look like bloatflies to me.
Oh, would you rather fight boat flies?
No.
Okay.
But also, we look cool as hell. So.
Yeah, everyone like. I couldn't get like actual tokens for you guys, so I had to finagle it.
They look
I'm
cool.
not great at Roll20, so the way.
I love how Kuhn is teeny tiny.
Yeah.
This is for us, not for you out there in TV land.
Yeah, I know you guys can't see it. Sorry. But yeah. Yeah, we will do Theater of the Mind. So,
Say, we're awful low in the initiative to be this close to the honkers.
that's fair. That's fair. So, the way initiative works in the Fallout TTRPG is you kind of have a set initiative. Everyone has a number that it correlates with them, and the first person in initiative is going to be Max. You see these. You see what? 7, 8 honkers heading towards you.
Okay.
I should have put him in a flying V. I'm a failure. I'm so sorry,
That's
everyone.
You could have told
Not
the
too late at
audience that
all.
They were.
And they are. They're
I
totally.
can,
Oh, maybe I can't because this is.
Magic.
No. Oh, no. You know what?
no,
Fuck
it's
it.
dead.
Squished. I think it's at half health.
Guys, one got squished on landing.
It's fine. You know what? It's fine. This was just a little. It's a baby.
Baby.
Yeah.
yeah.
They're locked. I can't really do it.
Yeah.
Anyways.
So down the street there is a truck that is pushed up on the curb, and Maxwell sprints over to it. He shoulders slides into it to stop himself, turns over the hood, and cranks his laser musket once, twice. Are these honkers coming at us?
Yes, they are for sure.
He is going to loosen a musket round into one of them and hope for the best.
All right, sounds good. You used your minor action to move, and you're going to use your major action to attack. So go ahead and roll to attack, and we'll see how you do. You are trying to hit a 2.
Go.
Hell,
Is
yeah.
3 successes.
Let's go. Okay, so mark your who's is Danny still in charge of AP?
Yes.
Okay, so go ahead and
That
mark.
is my button on this page. I'll write it down.
Oh yes, it is
Our
not
black
on this page.
one.
Sorry.
Okay.
I'm not
wrote it.
good at-
I'll put tallies. Then when we're back on that scene, I'll add them.
Okay.
We
All
started
right.
With 3, right?
Yes, we did.
Yes.
Okay.
Got it.
All right. So now you are going to roll to see what you hit. So go ahead and roll to determine location, please.
Oh, that's this one. Flying?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, that's flying insects. Yeah?
Yeah. Yes, that's what you need to do because there are no birds in the
Yeah.
Fallout game.
It is a torso shot.
All right. You're doing damage to the torso. They have no resistances, so go ahead and roll your damage.
3 energy damage.
Okay. Do
Point
you
piercing.
have any effects with this?
Not until level 2, sadly.
Dope. Okay. So that is going to do 3, and you're hitting the one in the front.
Yeah.
All right. That is going to be.
Would I have to spend the AP to increase my damage before the damage roll?
You mean like do extra damage?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. When you roll, you determine how many you're rolling.
Hey, do y'all want to know how much ammo I have?
Yeah.
69.
Hey, yo. All right. You have reduced your ammunition. You have done all of the things that are doable on your turn. Is there anything else you'd like to say?
There's one coming up the flank, so is that true to the
Yeah.
information? Max will turn to Cam, sees the thing coming down the street, and like point like, frantic, emphatic.
What is it, boy?
All right.
Use the bathroom.
Next up is Goldie.
Goldie is not typically concerned with animals. Animals have never seemed to bother him much. May just be a lack of experience, but he does know one thing, and he's gonna just sort of minor action move up the group as much as he possibly can. Still staying to like the right side. He pivots, and as he pivots, the little base just sort of swivels around until one of the arms stops forward, a long tube. She'll aim straight up and just open up the flamer arm flamethrower as a wall of flame for them to fly through, or stop, either way.
Hell yeah. So go ahead and tell me what this is. What are the tags on it as far as...
The tags on this are burst, persistent, and spread.
Okay. So this is going to keep going. You're going to use the flamer fuel. So you don't need to worry about where you're hitting them. Just go ahead and roll your attack on it. And burst does... Let me just see how many you're going to hit with this, because I think it's one around. Oh, under damage effects. 30.
So am I rolling just the damage if they fly through it, or am I rolling the actual attack to see if...
Are you
if
trying to
someone
hit
do
them with
I'm
it?
creating a wall of flame in
dope.
hopes that they'll either go like fly away or fly into it.
Okay, so you are doing... I'm gonna go like...
Like if it's visible, I'm sort of just flames this way.
Okay. All right, cool. Burst. I just want to make sure I know what's going. The attack hits one additional target within close range of the primary target. Okay, so it's going to like go in like a 3 square line sort of thing, or like a,
Yeah.
Okay. So where do you want it?
Just out from me is fine. So like there.
Okay, dope. So this area is now on fire.
Yes, and the thing I referenced that Goldie knows is Mr. Armstrong likes roasted goose.
Oh,
And
sure,
he's
he
had to
sure
prepare
does.
this before.
Yeah, this is fire, everyone.
Yes, it is.
It's so hot.
Yes, it is. All right.
And if it hits any of them, I guess I'll roll the damage dice to see like what does happen.
Yeah, trying to...
2 energy damage.
Okay. All right, so you're gonna spend 2 unit of ammunition on it. So you're gonna spend 2 to do this first. Yep. Okay. Dope. All right, Cooliosis. That is your turn. Anything else?
Goldie's just like the entire way like floating up. He's just whistling through the little speaker box and then just pivot, wall of flame.
All right. Next up is the Honkers. Okay, they are going to... Oh no, they're fine. Don't you worry about it. So they can fly. I am going to have the little one is gonna... Hello, can I just thank you? The little one is gonna fly forward, so go ahead and roll your damage on that one.
That was the 2 energy.
Okay. Oh, I see. Okay. So
Yes.
he is going to take 2.
Just a child.
It's just a baby. Hello. I want 4, please. Thank you. All right. That one is going to come up to you. This one is going to fly through as well. So he is going to take 2.
Yep. And then the one that's coming up to me, if it's going to attack me, I have a perk for that.
Yep. Go ahead and roll it for me.
How do I roll a single die in here? There it is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's on your character sheet.
Okay. Well, nope. Sorry. That did combat damage and not Regular die. Well, I guess that's it. It says anything that's not an effect on the die.
Mm-hmm.
The creature chooses not to attack me, though it might attack somebody else still.
Okay. All right, so it is going to choose not to attack you. It is instead going to spit at Devrin. So I'm going to start with the one at the top, and I'll move my way down. The one at the top is going to spit at Devrin. It is going to make a roll for this. There we go. It's going to be 2 successes. What is your defense? Devrin. It's on your character sheet. Let me roll where it's going to hit you in the right arm. So go ahead and look at your body.
It's
1. Okay. So it is going to succeed. I'm going to roll damage on that. That is going to be 3 physical damage for you.
Okay. Now it's just there's no, because I see it says effects there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they do not have any effects to their attack. That would be something like if they bite you, it does poison or something like that. It doesn't happen much until you get into modifications and stuff. All right. This next one, the one that the baby is also going to attack you since it's right in front of you. That is going to do a bite attack against you with its razor sharp teeth, and it has a critical failure. It tries to bite at you, but instead of doing so, it's so small. It's a little deformed. It's a radioactive creature. It tries to swing forward at you, and instead of doing that, it is going to fly into this guy next to him and put him off a little bit, and he is not going to attack. So that is the critical failure that happened there. I'm going to go with the one that is right next to Eve, and that one is going to make a bite as well.
I have a defensive 1.
Dope. It didn't make it, so that's fine. But the one behind it is going to spit at you.
Oh no.
Oh no. All right. Ooh. Okay.
See, this is why I'm scared of him.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so this is going to hit your left arm. This is let me double check on this because there is a thing about critical hits. But no, that has to do with damage. I might be wrong. Critical hit occurs when a character suffers 5 or more damage in 1 hit. Okay, just kidding. That's okay. But it is going to do something cool. So it is going to do damage to you. It's going to do 6 physical damage, which, damn. And as it does this, it is going to actually, it's going to spread a little bit, and that is going to go, Devrin, you're going to take 1 point of acid damage, physical damage from that as well. This guy... Yeah. No, it's fine. It's fine. You guys have so many more turns before they go again. The guy bottom left is going to attack Maxwell, and he's going to do an acid spit. What am I trying to hit, my friend?
Depends.
Oh, sorry. It is a critical because it hit Eve with more than 6 points of damage.
Oh, fuck, you're right.
Yeah, so that means that was your left arm. So you drop any object held in that hand and the arm is broken or otherwise unable to move. You cannot perform any actions using that arm by itself or alongside your other arm. Luckily, it was your left arm. Is Eve left-handed?
Yeah, right-handed, I guess.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's where her tattoo
Statistically, that makes sense. All right.
I was about to say she is now.
Yeah, right? All right, so that is... All right, so the bottom left one is going to hit... no, that was 0 successes on that. The one next to Max is going to do a bite. And 0 successes on that. The one down... The one at the bottom is going to spit at Cameron. What is your defense, my friend? Doesn't matter.
1.
Good.
Cool.
It doesn't matter. All right, that is their turn. Next up is going to be Cam.
Yeah, looking at the one that just tried to spit acid at us, which these should not do. These honkers are wild. Gonna look to Cool and be like, well, want to play fetch again, and have him. I'm going to have him assist me on attacking this honker.
Okay.
So we're gonna move closer so I
Okay.
can get in stabbing range. And then the assist is going to be him jumping off my back, trying to bite it in the air to bring it down to stabbing range.
Dope. I
So-
like that.
I get to do. I added extra d20 to the roll, right?
Oh, because he's helping you? No, so he is
Yeah.
going to roll his own. Or no, you're helping him, right? So you're going to
No,
roll.
He's helping me. He's giving me the assist, but if it lands, his damage still happens
But why?
because attack dog.
Oh, I
He
see.
must move within the reach, and if he inflicts his own melee damage on the target, the attack is successful.
Okay,
it's
dope.
my stab, but his bite would also count. But
Dope,
it's my
dope.
attack.
Okay, yes. So he is going to roll his own individual dice on whatever you sell it to me, what he's using to attack, like to help you with this.
His teeth.
Okay. Yes, but what
he's
stats?
bulging.
What skills?
Oh, I don't have skills. He's
d-
got 5 body and 1 mind.
Okay, hold on.
4 mind.
Let me pull up
I
his.
just have a bite button. That's what I thought.
I just have a bite button.
I don't know.
I
don't
mean,
understand
that's
my dog.
fair.
She's meant to be cute.
Oh, he doesn't. Okay. Huh.
I was just gonna roll for bite.
Yeah, go for it.
Button, yeah.
Hit the bite button.
Double 20s.
Yeah, right.
Submit. Okay.
All right. So I will say you guys have plenty of AP in the tank. So feel free to use them if you want to roll an extra dice anyways with your attack. I mean, as a group, decide if that's cool.
Yeah.
But
Also, it looks like his
I
melee
would've-
is 2, so now you know that.
We do know that. I'm not gonna waste an AP on Cam trying to swing his machete.
Okay.
Don't worry, guys.
As
but I
an
will roll
individual, I say spend as much AP as we got.
Mhm.
I'm gonna spend my
Yeah.
turns replenishing it.
And then his machete is also a failure.
okie dokie.
We're
you're
not fighters.
Your target is 4, honey.
Yeah, I
Oh.
know. That's why my dog is hunting. Yeah, so he jumps off, misses, and then I swing, and he didn't bring the stuff down, so I couldn't hit it. And we're like, well,
I
we're
will
doing our
say,
best.
after playing Fallout games, the fucking blowfly, all of the flying ones are the fucking hardest to hit because you aiming at them is terrible. Okay.
I was really relying on Kuin to bring that down to status level, and yo, he failed. So here we go with the.
He
fourth.
did a sick flip in the air, and now it is Finn's turn.
Okay. After hearing Eve scream and then watching her just get eaten alive, Finn is just charging up to help Eve immediately. And he'll whip out his board and aim to just smack. We'll smack the lower of the two that are
Okay.
in front of her.
Yeah. There's actually technically 3, but it's hard
Max is fine.
Yeah.
All right, there's a little baby.
Yeah, the little guy. It's just it always goes to the left corner, so I can't.
Is it actually smaller, or was that just the shrink issue? Is that actually just a little guy?
I mean, they're all the
leaning into
same.
it now.
It's but we're leaning into it. It's got a deformed wing, one smaller than the other. It's Nemo, so
We're saving him for last.
yeah. But yeah, if you want to try and hit the one that has 1 health,
I think the board button should work.
yeah.
Uh,
Do you want to roll extra dice?
I was gonna say, I think I'm gonna take my 1 AP that I got and use that. 'cause
Okay.
I want to make sure I help Eve. So
Okay.
if I hit this and then additional dice 1. So
Correct.
submit.
All right. Are you
Okay,
tagged in this?
Yes, my melee weapon. Yes.
Okay, so you get 2 successes with this. All right, so you hit. Go ahead and roll damage, please.
And then I roll damage. And I don't no additional that just to hit, so just as is. Yeah.
Correct.
Okay.
All right. That is 3 physical damage. You have destroyed this honker.
Little this blood fly.
Yeah, this bloatfly. Yeah, totes. But yeah, you can choose to use another an action point to do another attack if you'd like. Which you can use. So you guys can add 1 minor or 1 major. Hold on. You
do
cannot
both.
take more than 2 major actions and 2 minor actions. Yeah, so you can do 2 of both. But when you are rolling the additional, like if you're doing an extra attack, it is going to be increased by 1 in difficulty.
Okay.
Does that make sense? So if you want to do another attack, you can, but you're going to need 3 successes instead of 2.
I would love it. I'll do it just because I want to help Eve. So
Okay.
I'll go for another. So that's just 1 action point for that then.
Correct.
Okay, just keeping track of everything, so we should be at 2 then.
Oh, I'm sorry. For a major action, it's going to be 2 action points.
Okay, so collectively we should be at 1 then, gang.
Dope.
So then board, swing, and
You're
then so no, just 2 then.
Yeah.
2 successes.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Good try on that. Well
It's
done.
gonna be okay. I know they're scary.
She's so nervous. Next up is going to be Devrin.
Yay.
Yay.
I'm just gonna shoot at the one that's right in front of me, which is the small one.
Yeah. So is it a ranged weapon?
I mean, it's
It's a gun?
It's close quarters. Yeah, it's the 10 millimeter.
Oh,
pistol.
it's a close quarters gun?
Yeah.
Dope. Okay, cool. I was gonna say, there's no, like, what is it? You can move away from things and they're not gonna hit you. So if you have a ranged weapon and they're right up on opportunity, yeah, you can take a step back and not take the penalty. But if it's a close range gun, you're good to go. Shoot it. So go ahead and click the button. No additional dice. All right.
Shit, let's go.
Are you tagged in
Athletics, yeah.
All right, so that's an extra success. Add it to the pool, and go ahead and roll damage. Damn. Okay, go ahead and is it okay if I roll where you hit it? Okay, just because I have the command up. So you're gonna hit it in the leg. This is a flying creature. Let's see. It does have teeny tiny legs. Is that right?
Sweep the leg, Devrin.
Sweep the leg. All right. So let me just...
Yeah.
Did it. All right, so this doesn't make much sense for a flying creature, but it falls prone, and it doesn't matter; it's dead anyways. But you hit it in the leg, and it goes ah, and then as it hits the ground, it just splats. You see that acid starts pouring out of its mouth, and it's already like making a little hole in the ground. All right.
Did that goose scream?
It did. I understand why Eve is so scared of them. I didn't think geese could scream.
I didn't expect that either. I still have a minor, right?
Correct, because you did not move.
Heard. I'm going to move here. Oh, not that close. Oh, that's in the fire. Okay, I guess I'm that close. I want to stand in front of Eve.
Okay. All right. Sounds good to me. All right. Next up is Eve.
Okay, nobody panic, okay.
That's just you.
She's gonna, I guess she's gonna, like, kind of crouch between Devrin and Finn.
I'm small. I am small.
I'm small, I'm not threatening, don't come after me.
Oh, bad boy pose, me and Finn. Board and gun. We got this.
Yeah.
She's, as her major action, she's going to rally. You grit your teeth, catch your breath, and prepare yourself. Make an endurance plus survival test with a difficulty of 0 and save any action points you generate.
Hell yeah.
So we're gonna do that. And I imagine that the way she does this is that she activates VATS.
You guys hear a weird sound as everything as everything glows green, oddly. It's not real. Yeah, just for a second.
You see, like, percentages.
Oh god, the radiation's getting to us, guys.
I'm a
I
weird one.
apologize. I have a mechanics question. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So with the fire rate of 2, does that mean that I knock 2 ammo off of my...
Oh, okay. That is a good question. So, fire rate of 2. Let me just pull that up real quick so
I think you can
Sorry for
spend
No,
ammo
that's-
up to your fire rate to
Yeah.
increase your damage.
Yeah.
Okay, so... Okay, cool. Then I will ask the other question when it's my turn. Thank you.
Okay, no, that's fine. Yeah, so if you have 2, you can, add 1 extra damage dice to it and spend 2. Is that correct?
I'll look it up for you.
I appreciate that. Thank you. Okie dokie. Anything else for you, Eve?
I rolled 1 success. I don't know how action points are generated.
Okay, are you tagged in any of the attributes that you just rolled?
Yes.
Okay, so that is going to be 2 successes for it. So we generate 2 action points for it.
Boy, okay,
Because
I've done it.
yay! Because the goal for it was 0. Anything additional is just you
Anything
bank
above
it.
That. Okay,
Yep.
sick. All right,
Yep.
awesome.
Okie dokie. Oh yeah, it shows a little check mark if you are tagged in it. Dope. Okay, cool.
Love it.
All right, back to the top of the round. Max, what are you doing?
Researching. Also,
Oh, sorry.
I'm gonna use. No, it's fine. I was prepared. Seeing that 1, Max is a sniper, and 2, it's getting very crowded next to this truck.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to run back to the other truck. Take up a squat, aim down where Cameron and Kuin are, and just take a pot shot at that.
Okay.
1.
Appreciated.
They've got a lot of them funneled over there, and it
Mhm.
looks like you're having a bit of a problem.
Oh, I'm sorry. Eve, yours was a major action, right?
Indeed.
Do you want to use your minor action to take a chem and do a stim pack?
Minor action, you gotta take it out first. I'm good, honestly. I still have more HP than
Okay.
a lot of people here.
That's fine. Okay, cool. Sorry.
Sure.
All right, go ahead and roll.
3 successes.
3 successes. All right, go ahead and bank one of those. And would you like to roll extra damage?
No, but I do have to roll on the flying insects table.
Mhm.
Is the right wing.
As leg.
As damage. 5.
All right. So you're hitting the one over on the by Cameron?
Yeah, in front of Cameron and Kuin.
Okay, so that is down to 1 HP, and it falls on the ground prone. It cannot fly as you have damaged beyond repair its wing. It starts hissing at you, Cameron.
Stab it now, Cameron. Stop it.
I will try my best, but no guarantee, my friend.
Is it cool if I take up an action point to fire again?
It's going to be 2 action points to fire again.
Okay.
'Cause it's a major
I'll
action.
I'll spend my personal and 1 from the bank.
Good. All right, pop off. Same one?
No, it's on the ground. I think Kuin got it from here.
Yeah.
I mean, Cameron's got it for.
Yeah.
No, you were right.
I'll take out the furthest from Devin. Yeah. The
Okay.
one closest to the fire.
Okay.
It is another 3 successes.
So 4 successes,
Oh,
right?
no, because I'm tagged in energy.
Oh, right, but it's 3. It's 3 to hit it. So you're not getting any. Oh no, you're banking 1 still, because
Okay.
it's because you did a second attack. It's +1 difficulty, which is 3, and you are tagged in it. So technically, it's 4 successes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So bank 1 AP for that, and we'll go ahead and roll your damage on.
Just redeposit what I borrowed.
It's pretty bad.
Flying insect. It is. I'm taking out the wings, baby.
All right. Well, let's see. Let's see if you do enough damage to take out the wings.
Hell of a sniper.
5 energy damage.
Damn. Okay. All right. Yes, this one also falls prone.
Wait until I get to just sit here and use the aim function.
Alrighty. That is it for your turn. Anything else?
Yeah. So the party just hears 2 boom, boom, and then 2 cranks. Like, oh shit, I gotta reload this fucking thing.
Heavy breathing.
Maniacal cranking in the background.
Is it a crank for real? Like,
Yeah. So the laser musket, you have to crank it to power it.
You know, like one of those like emergency light.
Yeah.
Emergency radios, like
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Next.
laser Gatlings.
Next up is Goldie.
There's two important steps when it comes to preparing bird. Roasting is just one of them. The other one is making sure that you carve the bird properly, and you watch the arms beneath Gold just spin around so the buzzer arm comes up front. Just thrust her straight up into the air, and for my minor action, since I guess I'm staying in the same spot.
Yep.
I want to use aim, because if I can make sure I hit this thing proper, then I want to. But I'm just doing buzzsaw just straight through it.
Okay.
As I rise up into the air.
Go ahead and roll.
Okie dokie. So, melee weapon type. Okie doke.
This music is perfect. Oh no.
But I can
you
re-roll.
Reroll. Mm-hmm. But you are R. You have to R//R.
I was trying to click one of the things, but
Oh, I see.
I'll just do that.
There you go.
7.
All right.
Target is 6. So still no.
No successes. You go to hit this thing and it kind of flaps back and it moves out of the way of your buzzsaw. It's mad. It didn't attack you, and yes.
Question for God. I can spend a luck point to go now, right?
Yes, you can.
Okay. I don't want this duck standing back up.
Okay.
I'm gonna spend a luck point. It's on the ground.
Do it.
Whenever you're done, I just needed to clarify that that's how it worked before LB started the next turn.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Also,
now, stay still.
feel free to say something because I do have stuff up on this tab. I just happened to see you raise your hand because you're in the top right corner. But somebody, if you want to do that, just say something.
That was me waiting for Zach to be done so that I could be like, I have a thought. Otherwise, we all know where my brain's at today. It wasn't going to remember.
All right.
Fort dispenser.
Anything else from Goldie?
Nope. I think he just sort of chides the thing like, no, stay still.
All right, dope. Next up is going to be Cameron. Jump in the line.
Yeah, I want to, while this hunker's laying on the floor in front of me, I would like to use my major action to command Kuin.
Okay.
So I would like to assist my dog. Can I use talking?
Yeah.
And just say, who's a good boy, for speech as my assistance trait?
Yeah, absolutely. Makes sense to
So
me.
roll that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Submit.
All right.
Okay. Wow, I'm not good in those stressful situations.
Apparently. That's why you always run.
Yeah, and so now Kuin just attacks as regular, right?
Correct. You can. I mean, he's kind of one of your party members, so if you guys want to use a action point for him, I think that's okay.
For the pup?
Yeah.
I'm down.
He can have all the action points. I don't care. It's the pup.
Okay. Cool. We'll give him 1 action point, so I get 1 additional die, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool. 1. Submit.
Ooh.
Hey.
Okay. He
It
is.
helped.
Yeah. So he is not tagged in this, so that is only 1 success. Also, 1 critical. You know, there's something that we haven't really talked about yet, and it hasn't come up. So now, is there anything else for your turn?
What is that?
I'd like to use my minor action to run away.
Sure.
What is that?
From the game, or
So when you roll critical failures, there's many things that can happen. A lot of them are in the role play, but there is something. I also get action points as the DM. I get a certain amount at the beginning of each game, and they don't go away. So I'm just gonna add that to my already.
Sure, dogs aren't tagged and biting. They are.
I had no idea why I thought you were gonna drink what was everything.
By the way, my roommate got me this for my birthday. It's a mini nuke.
All right.
Good.
Good. Okay.
Who's the overseer?
Banking action points. And mini-
All right. So first one. Go ahead, Goldie, and roll to see if this one can attack you.
yes. Let me. 120. No.
It can or cannot attack you.
It cannot attack me.
Okay.
I think. Yeah. It says on any result other than an effect. I'm not sure if I'm rolling the right die when I do that.
Quick roll. Oh yeah, no, you need to roll. So at the top of your character sheet,
Yes.
there is a button. That's the little Fallout guy.
Okay, I did do it correctly last time.
Okay.
I was concerned that was the wrong one last time.
Yeah, the Fallout boy.
It's so on any result other than an effect. I don't know if that's
So
an
that
effect.
is an effect roll.
Okay.
The Vault boy is an effect, so it can attack
Okay.
you. So it's
Okay.
going to attack you. I am going to use an action point to roll additional damage on that.
Okay.
Man.
Okay. It is not tagged. What is your defense?
1.
Okay, so it is going to be a success. It is going to roll for the bite. That is going to be 4 physical damage.
Okie dokie.
All right.
Robots have physical defenses.
They do. Do you have a defense, physical defense? Goldie?
Say what now?
Do you have defense for your physical?
Yes. Physical defense 1 for each thing.
Okay, cool. So yeah, it is going to it's going to do 1 less because you
Okay.
are So that's for everybody. If you have resistance for anything, if they attack for 4 damage, you have a physical resistance of 1. It only does 3 damage.
Got it.
Radiation, same thing.
It's damage resistance. I
Mm-hmm.
said defenses. That's not. It's damage resistance.
Yes. All right. Next up is going to be I'm going to do the one in the back here, the one with 1 HP. It is going to try to attack Devrin as it spits towards you. Ooh, 0 successes. As it's doing this, it's ducking and weaving to try and like get a good shot around things, and it flies. Because I got a critical failure, it is going to fly into the fire and die.
I got one.
Yeah.
That goose is cooked.
Hey yo!
There she
Max
is. There's our
watches the goose fly into the fire, and there's just the.
and we're back.
All right, the one on the bottom left is going to do spit damage. It's going to try to spit at Finn.
No.
That is going to be 1 success. What is your defense?
My defense is 1.
Okay, so it is going to hit. Let's see where it hits you. It's going to hit your torso. I'm going to go ahead and roll some extra damage on that.
So if my like base defense is 1 and I have armor on my chest, that's a 1. Does that matter for any difference, or that's not like 2 or some?
That is going to be the DR, you mean?
Yes.
That's going to be your resistance.
Okay.
So whatever this does, -1, and
Got
that
it,
is how much you take. Okay.
Cool.
All right, so that is going to be 6 damage. It's radioactive, but that is not a problem for you. And because it is doing that, it is going to do a critical on you, my friend. My apologies.
That's not good when it's a torso.
Mm-hmm. All right, you begin to bleed heavily. At the end of each of your subsequent turns, you suffer 2 extra damage dice, ignoring your damage resistance.
Well, bam.
So it might be a good idea to take a stim pack on your turn.
Yeah.
All right, the one next.
LB, it may not matter on a bite, but you didn't pick where it bites on.
I did.
Is
It's
that,
oh this.
I didn't see that.
Oh, for Goldie?
Yeah, for me.
Oh, okay. I didn't do more than 5 damage, so it doesn't make a
Cool,
big
okay.
deal.
It only
didn't know
like location only matters if your damage resistances are different for like different body parts,
Got it.
or if they do a critical.
Makes sense.
Yep. Okie dokie.
I would like to spend a luck point to go now.
Okay. Well, the honkers are going.
Okay, well I'll go after the honkers are done.
I mean, they're all of individual turns, so yeah, go ahead.
Okay, minor action, pull out a stim pack. Major action, jam it into Finn.
All right, go ahead and roll for that, please.
I said this, but I forgot what a stim pack. I haven't looked up what a stim pack does yet. Ah!
Oh my goodness. Okay, so we are gonna pull up the explosives.
I was double checking to see if I had one. I was like, I don't think I have a stim bag.
I'm carrying most of the chems.
Perfect.
Heals 4 HP. Use. A stim pack can be used in one of 2 ways. It can be applied using the take chem minor action, healing 4 HP or treating an injury immediately, or it can be applied as part of a first aid action, healing 4 HP or treating an injury, in addition to other healing done. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, it's a minor action in order to use it as a use chem. But if I'm using it to try and treat an injury, I have to do it as a first aid action.
Correct.
I would like to spend a luck point to roll luck for this instead.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
That's all right.
Looking with gas here.
Yeah, you got it.
Use all the gas you need.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Fix my body.
I'm bleeding.
I'm working on it. I'm doing my best.
I didn't know Meeks could bleed like that. That's a lot.
I didn't know either.
All right.
4 successes. Holy crap.
Holy
That's
shit.
Heavy. That's heavy. Let's go.
She like fucking like whips that shit out and like it like flips in the air. She grabs it.
Yeah. But he's smacked by this goose, and all of a sudden, Sam like, what is going on? I feel so hurt and so good at the same time.
All right, so that is going to heal the injury, but not the damage. Is that correct?
Oh, God, I have to figure out what first aid does now.
Then gets the 60 achievement unlocked.
Oh
no!
It's a first aid is a major action, so it's going to be under here. Quickly patch the wounds of yourself or an ally with a difficulty number equal to the number of injuries the patient has, so it's a difficulty of 1. I'm not doing it on myself.
Heal plus 2.
Heal equal to my medicine rating. Treat one injury the patient is suffering from, or stabilize. So yeah, I'm treating the injury.
Okay, cool. So the injury is gone. You are no longer bleeding out, but you have still taken the damage. There is. Is anything else you would like to do today?
I would like to. I've already spent 1 luck point. I'm gonna spend another one.
Okay.
To do an additional major action and then rally again.
Okay. Yeah. Can you do that?
It's a major action.
To do luck?
Oh, I'm playing hard and fast here. I'm guessing.
Luck options summary. You can add a detail, use your luck attribute for a skill test, interrupt a normal turn order to take your turn, or reroll.
Reroll. Never mind.
Okay.
I am not doing that.
Okay. I was like, I'm pretty sure you can't do that, but I mean, you might be right. I mean, you guys can convince me anything if I'm not going to look it up. Okay. You can use AP to do that if you want.
Do we got any?
We have 2 AP at the moment.
Probably will be a net gain.
Run it.
Go for it.
I'm going for it.
I'm gonna. All right. So you're going to use 2, and you're going to get 2 back. So nothing.
Scribble, unscribble.
Yep, there you go. All right. Not a loss. That's good. Not on the carpet! Thank you.
Yeah, Danae.
Yeah, Danae. All right, so this honker is going to go the one that's next to Devon. He's going to do a bite on you. Let's see. Oh, that's bad. All right. I'm going to give you guys an AP for that because he critically failed. Which isn't always the case, but we're going to do it that way because I don't want to make it fly into anything else. Next up is the one next to Finn. That one is going to do a bitey as well. All right. No successes. It misses. The one at the bottom with the 1 HP left is going to try and spit at Maxwell.
No.
I'm going to go ahead and use my AP to roll an additional dice there. That is 1 success. What is your...
It's a 1.
Okay. Oh, Windows, stay secure, prepare for... No, remind me later. What the hell?
It's also critically failed as well.
Yes, it did. I will handle that in a moment. And I'm going to go ahead and just roll regular damage on that. It's going to be 2 physical damage, and it is radioactive.
Reduce to 1.
Okay. All right.
Or 0, actually, yeah.
Do you have 2 physical resistance?
Oh, it's physical. You said radioactive.
The effect is radioactive.
Let's see. Yeah, all of my gear has 2 DR in every category.
All right. Dope. The effect will still... Okay, damage effects. Everything's under damage effects. Page 30. If I just scroll over a little bit more. Alright, so every effect roll, the target also suffers 1 point of radiation damage. This radiation damage is totaled and applied separately after the character has suffered the normal damage. So you are going to take 2 damage from the radiation.
Reduced down to 0.
You're also radioactive?
I have 2 in every DR because of my gear.
Damn. Oh, that's right, because you're an initiate. Alright, dope. Okay. Cooliosis. Next up is going to be Finn, because Cam has already gone.
Perfect. Does their luck change permanently, or is that just this round? Are we like back to normal post this? Like, is Cam then before me again? Or is it,
Yes,
like,
yes.
bumps
I'm
up?
so sorry, yeah. I was like, whose
Okay.
luck? Whose luck
I had
is
to make sure
changing?
it's like, no, never mind. What luck? Okay, I think the plan was hit the one in front of me, but yeah, no, he's the one that hit me. Yeah, I'm gonna smack the one in front of Devrin and I again
Okay.
with the board. And I'll save the AP this time.
Okay.
Okay, so then 2 successes because I'm tagged in melee.
Okay.
Or sorry, no, not tagged in melee.
Okay. All right, so there's 1 success. Not gonna do it. You swing and a miss as it flaps back over you, and it attempts to peck at your head.
This stupid bird.
Anything else? You have a minor action still.
I do. But nothing I think I could use to benefit this case. So I
Okay.
guess I'll just pass? Yeah.
Okay. All right. Next up is Devrin.
Ooh, we're just gonna keep chugging away at that one right in front of me. You said if I spend a luck, I can add an additional die, yes?
If your luck is here, I'll show you. Show the players. So you can use your luck to re-roll a d20 or damage.
Okay, solid. Then we'll just write out what we got here.
Okay.
Good.
Do you want to use AP or?
What will that do for me? That'll give me a reroll if I use a luck, though, like you said, right?
Correct. Yeah. So
Okay.
pop off,
I'm
sis.
gonna do that. Yeah. Okay.
All right. So that is 2 successes because you are tagged in it.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Then never mind. I won't use the luck then.
All right. Yeah. Go ahead and roll damage.
Sorry, I'm new.
That's okay. All right. That is 4 damage. Damn.
Cool. This is my major.
Mhm.
Solid.
Yeah, so because RJ, you were looking up before the extra ammo thing.
Yeah, the fire rate.
Yeah. Actually, I can probably look it up in the. Oh.
Typed in fire rate into the word find, and it's just now populating.
Okay. Let's
There's
see.
so many words that it takes a solid 10 seconds to find the first one.
Yeah. All guns at some explosive weapons have a fire rate, which is okay. Wait. You may spend additional shots of ammo to increase the damage you inflict. Okay.
Okay. I'd
So-
like to do that.
Okay. So you are going to roll +1 damage dice to the weapon's damage. And you're going to take away 2 bullets from your thing. So go ahead. Oh.
Okay.
That's okay. You still did 4 damage. You done good, kid. Anything
That
else?
one in front of me still up?
Yeah, it has 6 health.
I'm proud of you.
Well, it had 6 health. Now it has 2 health.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, that's it. I'm fine.
Okay.
We'll get him next turn. It's all right.
All right. Eve, you've already gone, so we're back to the top of the round. Max.
Hello. Are there any that are undamaged?
Yes, the one next to Finn, and then the one on the like left bottom, and the one next to Goldie. Can you guys not see that?
No, I can't see the HP totals.
No.
Oh.
That's something I think you have to enable on each token individually.
Do you want me to change that? I can get in there and do it. I have DM permissions.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, put my health back.
I can do that. You can do that.
Yeah, but Danae's on my side.
Danae, give us extra AP.
I can do that.
You're literally writing it down. I don't know what the problem is here.
17 more AP.
Right, we had 52 AP.
Maxwell.
With a maximum of 6, that seems weird.
Maxwell sees Finn take a big hit, and from underneath the gas mask, his eyes go wide, because he has seen the big guy stumble, and that's never a good thing. He's going to aim at that one honker with his laser musket, flick a lever, and just fire into it, hopefully killing it.
Okay.
Can you see the HP now?
Yes.
Thank you, Danae. The queen of Roll20.
Undeserved. I'm going to spend a action point to roll. No, I'm gonna roll normally here first.
Okay.
Yes. 2 successes, but a critical failure.
Mm-hmm.
You want to use a luck point on that one?
Yeah, that's why I wanted to save it.
Okay. Oh. Nothing. Go ahead.
Okay. Still 2 successes, which is nice.
Okay. But it's not a critical.
It's not a critical failure, yes. So I'm going to roll damage here, and I'm also going to spend another luck to increase the damage. Well, no. That's not right. I roll damage.
Yep.
Yes.
And then you can spend AP to roll more.
And then I spend AP to re-roll the 3 faces.
Okay.
Because I found out that those are just +1s and they also activate special effects.
Mm-hmm.
You want the ones with the 2 bullet holes on them because they count for 2 damage.
Correct, yes.
God, I need a crib sheet.
Sorry.
That's not
Damn.
right.
No. No, it's not. What the fuck did you do?
I don't know.
You just rolled a d20 and not 1d20.
Yeah.
What happened there?
I don't know. You rolled, let's see. Did you use a luck to re-roll maybe?
Well, no, Oh, I see what I did. I hit the damage option, and then for additional dice, I added 3 instead of re-rolling 3. I don't know how to roll those dice normally.
There is a Pip-Boy at the top left of your sheet that you can roll.
Yeah, if you open up the sheet, there's 2 buttons. There's a D20 and a little
combat
Fallout Boy.
dice. Okay, cool.
Alright.
It's 2 energy damage.
Okay, so it is... Go ahead and roll where you're hitting it for me.
Legs.
Okay. Hello? Oh, I'm not Finn. Alright, so that one is also down to 1.
I'm Finn.
Yes, you are Finn. And that one falls prone. So the one that is but the one that is close to Devrin and Finn is prone, and the one down by at the bottom by where Cameron was is also prone. Alright. Anything else on your turn?
God, I'm gonna jump the line with another luck point.
What do you mean?
So, instead of Goldie going next, I'm going to jump the line one more time to go again using a luck point.
You cannot do that because you have to do it. You can only go once per round.
I think you have to do it before. You'd have to do it
Yeah.
before your turn.
I need to use an action point to keep going.
Yes. Yeah, you have to use 2 action points to do another attack.
All right.
Mhm.
What are we looking at? How are we looking?
We have 3 right now.
We'll save it. We can farm up a bit more.
Okay.
They're all like on their last no legs.
I would like to use a luck to jump the line.
All right, Devrin.
There you go.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
All right.
There's an organized order to this, and everyone's
Yeah, right.
messing it up.
We're doing it. Okay.
Ah.
Blame the devs. They made it a feature.
They did. They did. All right, Devin, what would you like to do on your turn?
Yeah, this thing in front of me pissed me off. I'm gonna shoot it again.
Do it.
Vibes.
Vibes down. Pop off. Okay, that is 2 successes. You hit. Go ahead and roll that damage.
Papaya.
Ha-pa!
That's what I needed, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay, cool.
All right. Yes, you. How do you end this thing?
I think like after popping off that second round and it just going really wild, you see Devin kind of just like he's like ugh, flips it up because obviously it's not a mag.
Yeah.
Okay, Ben, are you okay? Boom.
What?
Bah. Bah. All right. Do you have a minor action you would like to do?
Yeah, I'm feeling a little saucy. I'm gonna get up all in this one's biz.
Dope.
All right. That's fine.
I feel I was gonna get combat music, but it isn't true to Fallout if you don't keep the chill music on. All right, Goldie, it is your turn.
So just to clarify, it's 2 action points to do an additional attack, but if I wanted to do a different action, is it just 1?
No, so any major action is 2 action points
Okay.
to do. Yeah.
Okay, we were saying attack, so I wasn't
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Okay. Because my thought is, there's this thing in front of me that is annoyingly not dying. But then I think about it, and Goldie ripped a piece out of a Mr. Nanny and put it in himself.
Mm-hmm.
And there's currently 2 injured people behind him, and I'm wondering how much that's conflicting. So with your guys' permission, I want to use a couple of the action points to do both of those things.
Okay.
Let's go, Goldie.
So just this thing bites me, just swivel pivot, flamethrower to the face, and fire.
Dope. All right, go ahead.
See how that goes. It one, so 2 because I'm tagged,
Correct. That is what you need.
and 3 energy damage, fire to the face.
All right, it is persistent and it is spread, so if it touches anything, it is going to light it on fire. Luckily, you are non-flammable. Or
Yes, and then I will
inflammable.
minor action to move over. Devin moved away, so Eve is the closest person to me. So I'm going to use the action points as I just hover over to Eve and just go, "Oh dear, that looks terrible," and just start administering first aid on the
Okay.
spot.
All right, go ahead and roll for your first aid, my friend.
Yep, intelligence and medicine check. And 1 success.
Okie dokie. Yeah, so you're going to heal 2, Danae.
Yes, heal HP equal to my medicine rating, which is 2.
Sick. Cool.
I think this is my favorite song.
So chill.
All right.
Such coffee house vibes.
Yeah. All right. Anything else from you?
Nope, that's it. Just Goldie just auto shifts into Mr. Nanny mode by accident and just
Aw.
heals Eve
Love it.
before
What does that
shifting
look
back in.
like?
I think like the optic light changes to like a soft pink.
Could you also switch out your top hat for a nurse's bonnet?
If I
Opens
thought
it.
to take one, then yes.
Yeah. All right. Go ahead and roll to see if the honkers can attack you this round, please.
Yep. So combat die 1. No, I'm too busy working. Don't attack
Yeah. All right. So the top one is going to move forward and spit at Maxwell. Oh, my character sheet. Ah, where's my character sheet? It does not succeed. The one next to Devin is going to attempt to bite. I'm gonna let that happen. All right, that is 2 successes. I'm going to use one of my points to do extra damage because I'm mean. All right, that is going to be 2 physical damage to ya. If you
I Wait, 2 physical to me. Is it in a specific spot, or is it just in general?
Yes, it is going to be hitting your right arm.
So it's 1 because I got a thing.
Ooh, all right.
Whole thing?
The one next to Finn is going to attempt to bite him as well.
Stop it.
Nya. 1 success. That is going to be your torso.
Not again.
Stop. My chest can't take it anymore.
Do you have
The
a
biggest
1?
part of his body.
I do have a 1. Yeah.
Okay. All right. That is only 2 physical damage.
Okay. And then I have the 1
Damage
physical
resistance.
defense, so just the 1, yeah.
All right. The one on the bottom is going to spit at Maxwell again.
No.
That is 1 success.
Yep.
All right. I'm gonna do some damage. Ooh. That is gonna hit your left arm.
Down to 5.
Okay.
baby.
And then it's gonna be 2 radioactive damage on top of that.
Still resisted.
Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, so your left arm is now broken and you cannot use it. Oh, also, Eve was doing medicine with one arm laying at her side. She just pops off the thing with her mouth. All right, that is the end of the Honker's turn. We are back to Cam.
I have a question.
Mhm.
So, and feel free to say no to this at any point.
Mhm.
Part of the luck skill is luck of the draw. You may spend a luck point to introduce a helpful fact or detail about the situation you're in and make it happen. That one goose is on fire.
It truly is.
There's also fire that is superheating some metal, which tends to explode when it happens. Can I spend a luck point to have sparks and flames erupt from the flying goose and the metal to hit the 2 1-hit point geese to kill them?
Where is it hitting metal?
The light post above the flames.
Oh, I see. You want the light to take flame?
No, I want the light to
The glass goes
explode
boom.
and throw shrapnel into the other 2 geese. And if you say no to that, I want the flaming goose to get scared and fly into the other 2 geese that have 1 hit point.
I'm gonna say no on the second one because the way they're positioned, that would be incredible. Are you talking about this light post that's like over by Goldie, like the top? How do I ping?
Yeah, like that. Like
Yeah.
that one. Yeah.
I will say that it can explode and send shrapnel, but it will also hit Goldie. If it's gonna hit the one with 3 hit points, it will also hit Goldie.
Meh.
Okay. Cool. I'll go
I'm
for
the
it.
easiest
How many
to
luck
fix
do you
out,
want me to
everybody.
spend?
How many luck do I do? I think you can only spend
I
one.
only need,
Yeah.
I think I only need to spend 1, but I was willing for you to say more.
I wish, but that is not how the system works. Let's see. What am I gonna roll for this? I'm going to have. I'm gonna have the goose roll. Body and other.
Music just got chiller.
I know. To see Goldie, go ahead and roll me a. I don't have a character sheet pulled up here. Let me see. Okay, it got a critical success, so it is going to avoid this.
Oh,
Sorry.
I thought we were rolling to attack.
Well, I kind of you can't. I don't know how to make the. I don't
I
have
just thought you were
skills for the light post. Okay.
I thought you were using the goose as the light post. I thought the one was from the light post hitting the goose.
No, I'm gonna have go ahead and have Goldie roll me a agility plus athletics. Does that make sense? Can you argue for anything
Yes.
else?
No, I'm looking, trying to figure out.
In order to do that, click on the D20 next to the Fallout boy in the upper left-hand corner.
Oh no, I could change the special option to agility in the skills and then just roll on that as well.
That is also
To
a
spot
thing you can
that.
do.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of if that is something that would make sense.
As opposed, I mean, like, what alternative?
Yeah.
Endurance, survival.
Yeah, survival's the only thing I could think of.
Tank it.
Because I'm not moving.
you
I'm
mean that-
That's fair.
fixing.
That makes sense.
It's just
LB, it does
tanking
say
it.
you can make me spend more luck.
Oh, I
As
can?
part of it.
I'm not going
It
to
doesn't-
because it didn't hit the thing.
Okay.
Hey, I
But
also
I-
got a critical.
I will remember that for the future. Okay, you guys are fight. You see the flames start to lick up onto this light post as the plastic around it melts. It hits the light bulb, which is apparently still attached to electricity in some way, and it blows up. Sparks fly down, and I'm gonna say that because you have spent a luck point on this, the flames expand over here as well. This is all on fire now. But nobody takes damage.
I don't know if that's an action at all. I
Spending
it
a
just
luck
says I can
yeah.
do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you
Well, you're like, oh
says I
shit,
could
the
do
world's
it.
exploding.
it said I could do the character sheet said I could do it.
Yeah. I'm gonna have Kuin run back in and try and bite this dog.
All
Not this
right.
dog, bite this hunker.
All right, it is
and I'm gonna
prone.
again call him a good boy.
I
So
think.
hopefully you can help with that.
Let me double check because we might be doing. Well, hold on. I can look up in here. I don't have to look up in the book.
Should I roll the speech check anyway?
Yeah, go ahead.
Cool. The man. Well, I got 1 success and 1 crit. Fail.
Dope. Do you want them to do something different, or do you want them to even out?
I would love for them to even out.
Okay.
Okay, and then he's gonna bite this hunker for the 3rd time. Maybe
right.
this time it'll connect. Got 1 success.
Okay. He is not tagged to that. Oh, okay. So yeah, you did get 1 success or you got 3 successes with yours. So that is going to add. Wait. You're
I got
help.
2 successes.
Were you
didn't I?
helping? I'm sorry, I'm confused. You were.
Yeah, I rolled to assist.
Okay. So that is 3 successes. 2
Okay.
success. Oh, it's already adding in it. Okay, so it's 2 successes, and then 1. So it is adding the successes. So he does damage. Go ahead and roll for damage.
1. Plus
Okay,
vicious.
that is good. I still have the thing up. All right, you have killed this honker. Put it out of its misery. All right. Anything else for you, Cam?
Back over here.
Yeah. All right, Finn.
Where I belong.
You are up.
Perfect. We did not get an AP for Cam's speech, correct? That broke even. We don't get an AP for that one.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Just making sure. We're at 1 right now, team. So
Okay.
yeah, Finn still doesn't like the little one beneath him. So yeah, he's just gonna wind up. We're just gonna keep swinging this board because that's fun.
We have been doing prone a little wrong, and that's my fault. Because it is prone, it is going to reduce if you are shooting it with a gun, it adds an additional success needed. If you're using close like this board, it reduces it by 1. So you only need 1 success to hit it.
Okay.
That was my bad.
I know what I'm doing. It's going for the legs every time.
All right, so we submit. So we'll take our 1 success.
Watch this bug.
All right, go ahead and roll damage.
Plan. So we're gonna roll. Bop.
Oh my god!
Oh, Finn's pissed.
Damn.
Do you want to describe how you do this, or do you want me to?
I can do it.
Okay.
7 successes for the TV people.
Yeah. By the way, 7
yeah,
damage.
right.
7 damage.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, 7 damage. So
7 damage.
Finn doesn't get angry, and these things just keep hitting him in the chest, and it's just pissing him off. So as this thing's laying on the ground, Finn just like takes the board, and he's just like barbaric scream, and just like bah, and just smashes the board down on this thing on the ground. And it's just like, stop hitting me.
You-
like it.
You pull
Devin
the
looks at Gigi's like,
you pull the board up, and it is just covered in feathers and viscera.
Oh my, it's getting dirty over here. And then, Devin, make some room. And for the minor action, I'm gonna move over here. I don't want to step in the fire. Am I safe to squeeze around? Devin,
Yeah.
on top of this guy. Okay.
Well, you
On
can-
top of the truck.
Yeah.
Oh,
You just
dude.
step on in the back of it because it's not like a car size. It has no wheels, so it is like
Okay.
on the ground.
Oh, man, there's the big old
Yeah.
like squeak as the thing's like. I was like, Devin, look out! I'm in a mood today.
And if LB will allow it, like Devon's just like, yeah.
Thank you.
All means
Fix
go
you in
ahead.
a second. Just
Yeah.
give me a minute.
Good news, Devon is up next. Or unless you want to do
no,
more.
no, I think we're good.
Okay.
I think that's all I
Alright.
got.
It's not me. I skipped.
Oh, you did. Okay, Eve, it is your turn.
Oh my god, Eve is here.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, we only have 1 AP, right?
Correct.
Sounds like an easy turn for me.
All right.
We're turning on Vats again.
Ollie, I can't let you out right now. You're being so polite. I'll let you out on the break, okay, big man?
I didn't get any successes. I rolled 2 13s.
Oh,
Blow a
bloody
luck
boy.
to reroll?
Yeah, I was gonna say you have luck.
Yeah,
you can
I'm
reroll
blowing-
one of
I'm
them.
blowing a luck for sure. I've got so many.
I'll let you out in a minute, buddy.
What's the point of all this luck if I don't roll it?
Mm-hmm.
Please, mother, I wish to leave.
Or
I know.
set the world on fire with it.
Apparently, you're so perturbed. You're like trying to help, but your arm is still like floating in the breeze, and you're like, ah.
Oh gosh, there's just feathers everywhere. Oh, they're in my mouth.
Sorry. I got carried away.
All right. Top of the round is Max.
No pluck point. I'm going first.
Hey, that's true.
I'm because Goldie is still in Mr. Nanny mode, still in nurse mode, and everybody's getting injured. First up, like Eve is right next to him with an arm messed up, but you know who else has an arm messed up? The sniper that needs both arms. So
Yeah.
Oh, I was
No,
gonna ask if I
prioritized.
could use a minor action to crank and then a major to fire, but if
You
you
only
only
have
fix
one-
my broken arm.
nope, just whoop, over and right back again.
Mm-hmm.
Just it's like it's almost an unnatural voice for Goldie. He's just like everybody is getting so injured today, and I'm just trying to splint the arm.
It is
Alright.
the most noise you've heard out of Max yet. It is a squeak of panic.
All right.
That is one success. I do not want to heal HP. I want to treat one injury the patient is suffering from if I can mend that arm.
Okay. Do you
one
have?
success? One success is enough, right? Because it's
One
Cor-
injury.
the difficulty level is
Correct.
the number of injuries.
Do you have to use a stim pack for that?
It's just the it's just
It's
first
just medicine?
aid.
Okay, cool.
If you succeed, you can do one of 3 things, and that's one. Of
Okay.
them.
Cool. Dope.
Yeah. So he just like pulls up like pieces and to make a splint. Where is he getting these materials? He doesn't know, and it's just whoop, whoop, up.
It's the art. It's the art that you have.
You know what? I'm gonna do that because I said I wanted a running gag of we keep collecting art and then it keeps going away. So exactly that's what's happening. All your bandages, these splints, everything. It's just the art while he's in this other mode. We're gonna have no art by the end of this fight.
Oh, I'm realizing we did stim packs wrong because I did a
Yeah.
first aid
You should.
check.
You should also
so you
got.
should have 4 HP, Finn. I'm
Extra.
realizing we did
So I do still okay. Then I do have fast metabolism, so it should give me an extra 1 then.
Dope. Okay. Cool.
Oh, that's great.
Sick nasty. All right.
So that's the end of my turn. Eve, you're next on my next turn.
I'm good. It's fine. I didn't need this arm anyway.
All right.
That's not true. We're gonna get that back, okay?
All right. Next up is Max.
There is
You-
a
You do the Winter Soldier arm thing, and
pat to get Goldie like the I'm good here. Staring down the honker that is across from us, there is the splat off to the left from Finn demolishing one. It's like head tilt. Crank.
all right.
Maxwell.
Max, that's you.
Here we go. I'm gonna use luck point to reroll that d20.
Okay.
A lot of natural 20s.
One success, 1 crit fail. Yeah.
This was a different system. We'd be
Yeah,
rolling.
Yeah, I know, right?
Killing it.
Rolling
rolling hot.
Kicking
so
butt.
hot. Do 2020 for perception. Energy.
All right.
Yay,
So-
3 successes.
All right. Yes, 3 successes, so you get to bank 1, and go ahead and roll your damage.
Submit 3 energy.
All right.
Piercing 1.
Piercing 1. Let me just double check. Piercing. Okay, yep. That ignores DR. Okay, so you have killed this one up at the top is the one you're aiming for, correct?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Yes, you have killed. As the energy weapon goes through it, everyone who is watching, you see it turn into like little red, like not embers. They're like energy.
Oh, it begins to like bubble slightly.
Yeah, disintegrate into this red, and it leaves a pile of red sparkles on the ground, for lack of a better term.
I was slow roasting that.
All right. Goldie is already gone, so it is the honker's turn. There is only one left, and he is right next to our friend Finn.
Make a wise decision.
Make a wise decision.
It is not a... Have you met a goose?
No, I thought these were made up. These are real.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and use another AP to roll extra dice on this because I'm mean. Oh, 0 successes! All right.
Asked you to make a wise decision.
It tries to bite at you, and you can now see that you're up. I mean, you've been up close with them, but you can see that there are not only like regular geese have like little teeth. These are like almost like shark teeth, and there's 2 rows of them on the top and the bottom. But it misses you. So next up is Cam.
Cool. Now understanding better how the first aid check works.
Mm-hmm.
Just gonna come up to Eve here and do a first aid check.
All right.
And be like, yo, your arm's not looking too great there. Maybe pop it back in. And I just click on medicine, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yay. Hey, I got a crit and a crit. I think that's good.
I have mixed feelings about this.
Okay.
Would that even?
Wait, why does it
just
say
Well,
lockpick?
did you pick lockpick?
I clicked the medicine button, but it didn't.
Lockpick her
can I try
arm.
that again?
Yeah, you
I'm gonna try that
successfully get her out of her
Okay,
blouse.
there.
Uh,
There. Oh no.
All right. So
There we go.
yep, that
I
is
did
2.
it with the right one.
Yeah, so that is 2 successes. Go ahead and bank one of them, and you heal for 3, Eve.
Oh, I wanted to fix the arm.
Just kidding. You get fixed.
Thanks.
Wow,
Yeah,
thanks.
Maybe watch out if we see what they can do. I did like the stabbing though when you went with the stim pack. That was mighty handy.
Yeah, really.
Oh yeah, I got all kinds of useful things.
We'll have Kuan come up for sympathy. He's gonna play with Eve.
Nuzzles. All right, Finn, it is your turn.
Alrighty. We did not get any more AP, so we're just hitting them again. Good old smack, right in the fucking face. So just the one.
Would you like to use a luck to?
Yep, I was gonna say. So I'll use
Okay.
the luck on the
Shouldn't
13.
This one be prone. I hit it in the leg or wing.
This one is.
Yeah.
You hit.
A couple of them were.
Yeah, I know a couple more. I thought this one wasn't, but that is probably the case. I know you can put rings around them. I don't know how to do it right now. Oh, there. Oh, okay. Hold on.
Yeah, like that. Yeah.
Hi.
Sorry, I've been trying to be diligent, but like, nah.
I appreciate it. Yep. Okay. Yes. So you have hit this thing. Oh, okay. Go ahead and roll damage. Sorry,
Cool.
I'm just
I
clicking.
need another big one.
God
Big.
damn.
All right, go ahead and roll. I will. Or do you have the thing to roll where you hit it?
Oh, I gotta do that yet. Yep.
Okay.
Main bot.
Ooh. All right. This thing starts bleeding. If it survives its turn, it's not going to survive any longer.
Oh, it's an end of turn effect. Damn, I hate those.
I think it's a start of turn effect. Hold on, let me just double check.
Do we have to decide at the beginning of initiative who goes first?
At the end
or
of your
can-
turn. Sorry.
I mean, when we because Devrin and I have the same initiative, can we play the hokey pokey or?
By all means.
No, technically no, because you can like when it is decided who goes, it is decided who goes. Sorry.
No worries. Carry on.
You can use a luck, but Devrin could also just not do anything, or can take this thing out if you like. It is Devrin's turn.
Oh, I fell to the ground. Oh, no, Eve. Oh,
Devin, what are you doing? Just
Oh my gosh, Devin, are you okay?
He looks at Finn. He goes, "I told this was being polite. Allow people to go ahead of you."
Oh, that's so sweet of you. Any other time would be great, but okay, we'll let you have it. Okay.
And he still like has his gun aimed at the goose. He's just like, "No, it's fine."
Who runs up
Say
for moral
this.
support?
It nuzzles you on the ground. All right, Devrin, are you skipping your turn?
Is it like full skip? Like,
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah. Well, does that mean that I took a turn?
Yeah. Because you can use a major action to pass.
Could use an
I can use it.
assist
Okay.
if you wanted Finn to take it out.
Ollie. I'll let you out in just a minute, honey bear.
Hey, you know what, dude? It's collaborative. Eve, do your thing. I'll lay here on the ground.
What the hell am I gonna do? Okay.
Why you wanted to go?
Slap him with the noodle arm.
I wanted to go first so I could use an assist for Devrin's attack.
Oh yeah, no. Devrin, go ahead and make it.
Okay.
Eve's broken. Get back up.
I'm sorry. Apparently, I wasn't.
Be
polite
nice.
enough. Okay.
Yeah, be nice.
I'm not being nice. I'm sorry. Wait, what happened to my thing? What
What do you need, love?
I'm so sorry. My mind is so far away from like attacking in this point. I didn't realize that's what you were doing.
Yeah, hold on. Sorry, friends. For some reason, like my thing is on like edit mode here.
Oh, your character sheet?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
which is not cool. Save changes.
There.
Loud click. No, it's still doing the thing. Hold on.
Um,
And we're back.
Okay.
Next time on Fallout 3.
Yeah, right.
All right. Yeah. Now I'm gonna pop this. I'm gonna pop this fool.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Uh,
Wait, it's
alright.
prone though. Right?
It is,
I got
correct.
the-
So you do hit it. Go ahead and roll your damage, my friend.
it's 3 physical.
All right. How do you take out this honker and end combat?
Honestly, I think what happens is Eve is like, do you need some help? And he's like, yeah, oh no. Ah!
You guys hear a hurt, and it just explodes in feathers. They start raining down on you guys.
Oh, it's bloody.
That works.
oh my gosh. Those things weren't very scary at all.
I mean, there's a lot of teeth.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's a lot of teeth. If they're all coming at you and you're the only one there, they're pretty terrifying. But you guys handled them pretty well.
Goldie nearly bowls Cameron and Eve over, still in nurse mode, as like Devrin's on the ground. He goes, "You need assistance," and just immediately starts.
Okay, go ahead
That's
and roll for medicine, please.
On who?
On Devrin.
On
On you.
Devrin, 1 success. And,
Okay.
Heal 2, and then like the pink fades back to normal, and Goldie just looks around and goes, "How'd we do?"
As you are trying to heal Devrin, you begin to go in and do your normal medicine. And as you are doing so, Devrin, you begin to have these sort of memory flashes that happen. You find yourself with a light above you, and there is an old man leaning over you, and he is attempting something similar. And he is trying to fix something that is on your body. And as he does, you see him kind of like sit back, and he goes, "Oh, well, this isn't going to work at all." He like pushes up his glasses, says, "For you, I'm going to need something different." And Goldie, you notice the healing that you've done didn't do anything to Devrin. And that is where we're going to take our first break. Maxwell, you can do your thing. Pop off.
From behind, as everyone is fussing over Devrin, there is the crunch of boots on glass and gravel. Maxwell stops, raises his gas mask slightly. He is currently smoking from being viled on. And he coughs and there's a gout of blood that leaks out. And he just flops.
And that is where we're going to take our break. So don't go no place unless it is grab a drink, grab a food, grab a friend, take your medication if you need to, and do a stretch. Let's do our shoulders today. Try and get your shoulders stretched out.
Give me a Fernandette.
Yeah, Fernandette. She's still up there. She's okay. All right, we'll see you in a bit. Bye. Hello, everybody, and welcome back. So you guys have just defeated these honkers. There are 8 of them. Well, there are probably 6 of them laying around that are not fully burned to death. So what would you guys like to do next?
I think when Goldie goes to like heal Devrin and they have like they look at him and there's something going on, his left hand shoots up and begins to shake ferociously and grabs your chainsaw arm and has this this uncanny grip on it. And he's looking at you. He's not angry. He's just as confused as you are. And he's like, let me go, please.
You will have to let me go before I can let you go. We are sort of connected.
You grabbed me. I don't know. And it's fully like grasping on like your arm. He's like, you got me. I can't move my arm.
Do you not require first aid?
Yeah. Is that what you were doing?
That was the intention, though it seems that I am not as skilled with it as I thought I was. I thought I did pretty well with the other folks, but you don't seem to be taking to it.
Okay, fine. And he stands up, still holding your arm, and it's still like this crazy grip. And after he kind of like looks at the ground and he kind of focuses in, it loosens up, and he's like, just next time if you want to grab me, just ask. It's weird.
I apologize. I lost control of my actions for a moment. I sort of blanked out about the time that people started getting shot or bit.
Okay. And then he kind of like saunters off.
And Gold will just float around and start picking up the geese.
To get the things from the geese, let me pull up the sheet. You are going to have to make a roll for it.
For what it's worth, I'm just collecting the geese. I do not actually have any way to really like harvest stuff, but I will happily do so if I need to.
So you can butcher them. You have to roll endurance plus survival. It's a difficulty of It's a difficulty of 0, and it yields 1 portion of honker meat and 1 cluster of feathers per honker.
Oh, if it's a difficulty of 0, then yeah, I can just do that. Okay. If you want to help, you certainly can as well.
I would love to help.
Yeah. We can chat while we do this.
You reckon these are good eating?
I believe so. Mr. Armstrong always did like a well-prepared goose, and these have seemed to roast for quite some time in the fire.
Okay.
2. Okay. So you guys can bank up to 6 action points.
Oh shit.
Yeah. I mean, that's like total. That's as many as you can have total.
Yeah.
Okay. I wanted to roll to assist, but evidently that's a token action. That's not set up. We'll not worry about it. Just give me a sec.
Okay.
Not luck, but endurance.
Keep talking for just a second.
Sure thing.
Uno. Success.
Okie dokie. We said there's 6 of these things, so that's 3. So 1 more time.
Goldie and Eve are...
Oh my god.
A crit.
Crit
forge.
Oh. I will assist once more.
We've harvested everything.
Okay.
Almost everything.
Almost everything.
We're like working on these geese, and like Eve just like, you know, taps her chin and then like reaches over, grabs his buzz arm, and then just like she's working at a deli counter.
my internal boiler, my integrated boiler allows for us to prick and blanch these geese before roasting them.
Incredible.
We
All
have
right,
a
how-
motherfucking sous vide.
Meanwhile, Maxwell's just lying face down in a.
Yeah, while you're resource gathering, Cam will walk over to Max and be like, "You're not looking too good."
There is a weak, the shaky arm that raises, and a thumbs up towards Cameron as Maxwell's still face down in the dirt.
Yeah, Finn would want to rush over too, and he's comfortable enough to like flip him over or help him up to whatever degree Cam needs to help fix you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Max, what does your face look like? I don't think they've seen it yet, have they?
He only raised the gas mask partway over the mouth to cough, so he didn't get it into the rebreather.
Voluptuous lips. That's all I have to say.
Nice lips. There's like a
lips.
little scar on the upper lip that goes up towards the nose slightly.
And how you are, if you were to say on a scale of 1 to 9, how injured are you?
Let's just say that was half my HP in one attack. I'm at a 4 out
Okay.
of 9.
Yeah, we'll give you a stim pack then. Get you all the way topped up, hopefully. As a 8. So is 1 success good?
Okay.
Is that all? Okay, cool.
How much do I heal for?
7.
I've never felt better in
Yeah.
my life.
I like to think because he's primarily focused on charisma, it's that the medicine does work. Then he goes, "Don't worry, we've all been on the ground after a night or two. You're gonna be perfectly fine," and just props you up a bit.
Appreciative, like, hand pat.
Damn, Cam, you're good at that.
Ben, you need some too, or?
Oh, maybe just literally missing 1 HP.
I'll heal you for kindness. Just let's see if it works. Yeah, just like a gentle pat on the shoulder, and you feel better,
Oh,
and you get 3 health back.
oh, you're so sweet to me.
And I think we gained 2 AP from that, right?
You guys have already.
capped out.
Yeah,
We're
you
currently
capped
out,
out.
yeah. I went
Hey,
to double
well, we
check with all the
gained it.
harvesting.
That's
Yeah.
that's the
We
nice
did.
part. We gained it. So
Yeah.
that's what matters. Yeah.
That's right.
Anyone else need a helpful patting hand?
I'm definitely.
RJ, where you
down.
go?
Oh, what happened?
I don't know. Your
Camera's
camera
on. I don't
turned
know.
off.
Yeah, oh, there you go. You're back.
There you are.
I think
Hi.
my camera got disconnected somehow.
Mm.
I missed you so much.
I'm sorry. I went out for milk.
Well, that is the equivalent of the rounds
Thank
you
you
all
for
did.
coming
So
back.
I will continue, but I want other people to have chances to do things too.
Okay.
I'm down
Otherwise, I'll just
5
keep
hit
rolling
points.
background medicine checks, and we'll just
Okay.
keep healing everyone back up.
Yeah,
Of
Goldie's
then-
just harvesting meat and talking about how Mr. Armstrong likes to prepare to Eve the entire time.
Eventually, Cam is handed a "How am I doing?" slip, and everything is 5-starred.
Eve, you get back 3,
Thank you.
and then you get back 3, and then Devrin, you need some. What are you at? How bad are
Devrin
you?
cannot be healed by the medicine
do
that
it.
you guys are using.
Hey, I still want to give him a shoulder rub and see if it works.
Sure. Emotionally, Devrin, how are you feeling?
Oh, emotionally, I got 0 successes.
It's a little awkward.
I was confused. Now it's just straight frustration.
Stop.
What are we?
That's all I can do.
Okay.
It's odd. All right. So, do we just keep pushing forward? Like, what time of day is it? Tell me.
You left mid-morning, and then you waited for them to leave, so it's probably like mid-afternoon.
Okay. We should probably keep pushing forward.
Is everyone okay? I know Cam's doing a lot of healing over here, so making me good emotionally, physically.
Devrin
Yeah,
is
now.
still looking rough.
We should probably keep
Devin, would you like? Do I have permission to carry you? Would that be good for you?
That'd be. Hits the ground.
Okay. Fiddle like squat down. I guess. Oh God, how do I want to carry Devin? I think I'm just like
Just
toss him over the shoulder.
Just like this.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. It's gonna be okay.
Maxwell,
Yeah.
I would like you to make an intelligence. There is no history.
What
Sir,
does it pertain to survival?
something from your memory.
Yeah, I guess intelligence survival to call on that.
Sure. Go. This is going to be 1 difficulty.
Critical.
Ooh. Max, you were reading a pamphlet before you left for this mission.
Okay.
Do you recall this pamphlet?
Synths.
Yes. One of the things that you recall from this pamphlet was that they do not function like normal people, and they cannot be healed by normal medicine. They can be healed by repair kits.
Yeah. I gathered that, but I'm thinking, is Maxwell the type of person to out someone?
Exactly. This is a personal knowledge.
He will pat Finn on the shoulder and point to just like a building that's been abandoned so we can take Devrin in there for a second to rest.
The bathroom before we go. It's okay. Everyone has. Oh, we just went. Okay, yeah, we can take a break in there. Come on, buddy. And we like little pat in the back for Devrin. Hey, everybody. I think we're gonna head inside quick to help Devrin. He needs a little nappy poo.
There's a smell of like boiled fowl coming from inside of Goldie as he goes, okie dokie, and just floats off after you.
So a couple of things are gonna happen. Maxwell approaches Goldie and points to like where their inventory is being kept. Points to himself and like grabby hands.
He's got the purse. He goes, I'm sorry, you haven't finished the job yet, therefore I cannot pay you yet. But don't worry, I am good for it.
No, waves hands, takes something out of his own bag, points to Goldie to where his inventory is.
Did you need something? I just pick up like the purse that's hanging off one of the arms.
Thumbs up, rifles through it, making sure like his back is to Goldie, and he'll take a repair kit out. He'll wait until like if we're doing like rotating rounds to keep Devrin company. He'll wait till it's his turn, and then he will try to repair Devrin.
I will say that I don't have a whole lot of stuff in my inventory, but at the sake of not outing, Goldie's just gonna look in the bag and just go, I do require those for my personal function, but if you are willing to replace it later, that would be acceptable.
Thumbs up.
Fantastic. Close off.
For the intelligence repair.
Mm-hmm. You find yourself alone with Devrin. Devrin, you are like coming out of consciousness. You're kind of just getting like a hold of yourself, trying to figure out what's going on. And you see Max has this, like normally stim packs look like syringes. This seems to be a like rod with 3 getting smaller circles and a little ball at the end, and when he activates it, it looks like electricity is flowing through it.
What are you doing?
It is hand calm.
Yeah, hi Max, what are you doing?
There is a scramble of metal plating, he pulls out a single one that is a yellow triangle with a wrench on it.
My gun's fine. I just don't. And I think he's like, Devrin's kind of like, so there's obviously an opportunity for you to just do it.
Max presses this plate into Devrin, like, as a comfort before he begins to try and repair Devrin.
Go ahead and roll for it.
Boy.
Ha-
So.
oh,
Oh, sorry.
is this like a feeling or something to read?
It-
He would.
Yeah, so let's see what he rolls.
Okay. So I can use a luck for reroll, adrenaline to add to the roll.
Oh, by the way, everyone has leveled up after that fight.
Yay!
Yay!
Sick.
Big, stronger.
Yeah.
I think that pointed to medicine.
Yeah.
I have.
I have learned something from this.
Oh crap! What the fuck?
What is?
Oh,
it?
sorry, I clicked over to it. That was my bad.
Okay.
Don't worry
It's another
about
Grand
it.
Rapids fact.
Yeah.
Another Grand Rapids fact. We just get the HP point and what else? That's it.
An HP point, you can up a skill 1, and then you gain a perk.
Yeah.
Got
Mhm.
it. Thankfully, there we go. All right.
So now Cam can do 8 with the stim pack.
Ooh.
Sick.
That's Max's entire health.
Could I do a science intelligence roll instead of repair, or does it have to be?
Let me see. Let's see. Consumable device which can help with blah blah. Use a robot breaking applied using it. Chem or minor action. Healing 4, treating, and or it can be applied as you can do it as part of a first aid action, or you can just do it like taking a chem and healing 4.
Okay.
If you want to
So-
roll a medicine check with it, you can, or you can just shock him to give him 4 HP.
I will give him 4 HP. Just
Yeah, so Devrin, you feel this shock go through you, and it is, as it is coming towards you, there is a moment of fear and panic as you are about to get shocked by something, but as it touches you and as he hits it kind of inside of you, you feel this warmth spreading around you, and almost like you get a little kickstart from it. You can feel yourself heal, and are brought back for a moment to something from your past as you see a gentleman whom you haven't seen before in either of these other visions. He is handing you one of these objects, and he says, "You're gonna need this out in the wild. Now, if you get hurt, you can just place it on you, hit the button, and it's gonna heal you a little bit. Don't lose this, because it's the only thing that's gonna do it for you." In this vision, you see that you are in what looks to be sort of broken bleachers. There's green walls around you, and it's kind of in the outskirts of a city that it has walls, green walls going up the sides. Something from your past that is coming into your mind, but you're still only getting these pieces of it. And another person is sort of added to your memory of your journey, how you got from where you were to here.
The deep in and out of consciousness kind of like goes to out, and then you hit him with it. He's like, hey, Max.
Max stands there, having seen Devrin get resuscitated by the prod of the repair tool. Devrin sees Max take off the gas mask. We need to talk.
Ian, as a player, I'm just like, I didn't know you could talk.
Yeah, I just prefer not to. It's something one of my instructors said, if you don't have anything worthwhile to say, don't say it at all. And yeah.
That's nice. What do we need to talk about? Should we get everyone else?
No,
Do they
no. So, how much do you know of the Arsenal of Defense? Or, of Democracy?
See, traditionally is, or what are you asking?
The faction in general.
Nothing.
Cool. The gist of it is we hunt monsters. And it is my job to make sure that things aren't going to be a problem for the humans here. Do you not realize what you are?
Confused.
Okay. Okay. Do you know what a synth is?
Musical instrument.
Okay. How much time do I have until someone comes in here?
10 minutes.
Goldie's cooking. Have fun.
Max begins to explain what a synth is to Devrin. Basically, like a replicant humanoid that is synthetic, robotic. The Institute used them to replace people in the Commonwealth way back when, before the Pridwin destroyed it. That's what we're going with?
The Pridwin got destroyed. So yeah, so basically all of this is speculative to what Maxwell knows. It was a rumor that there are synths, and it was very like, it's not believed. Most people don't believe that they're real, because somebody's making robots that look like humans in this day and age seems impossible.
But lo and behold.
Yeah. So
So you're telling me all of this for what?
We can't heal you with stim packs. We heal you with robot repair kits.
That's weird.
There is flying math numbers coming out of Maxwell's head. It's probably fine.
Are you above table? He's waiting for you just to say the line. Like,
Devrin,
say it.
You're a synth.
A musical instrument?
I mean, you could be if you wanted to. The whole spiel I had before about the.
That's
you.
That's no, that's not. How do you know?
I zap him again with the robot tool.
Hey, Max.
Oh shit! Did I just reset everything?
No, I'm messing with you. Okay, so what is?
I just
this
wouldn't.
mean?
You've been fine so far. I wouldn't go spreading around the knowledge that you are a synth. People might not take kindly to that.
Got it. That's what my next question was going to be.
Yeah, so if you want to keep it a secret, you do your healing somewhere else, away from everyone else.
It's fine. It's not the worst thing I've found out, but it's definitely new. Awkward hand. I appreciate you letting me know.
Also, no one's ever going to believe you. Max puts on his gas mask once again. And then just turns to look out the door.
He goes, it's boundary things. I too am setting a boundary. Don't tell anybody that I'm a robot.
It's just a gas mask lift. That's not my secret to tell.
Also, for someone who wears a mask constantly, amazing skin.
You know, I do have a routine. It's a lot of gathered stuff that grows around. You know how real easy it is to find aloe vera plants? Like, everyone has one, apparently.
Yeah. I can think we kind of like...
We connect on aloe vera and skincare routines.
Oh yeah.
All right. Any other conversations outside that want to happen while this is going on?
We're cooking those geese.
Goldie has been preparing like the food the entire time. Like half of the goose meat has been like roasted with the flamethrower. The other half has just been like boiling in the integrated boiler. And he's just talking about like all these different recipes that Mr. Armstrong has taught him for the different parties. Goose was a very common meat for these parties. People liked the differentiation.
Oh, when you boil it like that, I just call it carcass water.
Oh, well, you don't drink the water. You eat the meat that's in the water. I'm going to pour this out later.
No, that's a ton of nutrition. You can't pour it out.
If you have a bottle, Eve, we can certainly bottle it for you. We never prepared it this way at Mr. Armstrong's parties, though.
Put it in here. We're having dungeon meshy over here, you guys.
Yeah.
So yeah, by all means, feel free to drain the boiler. So you have like hot.
Does Finn have any herbs to add to this to make it a stock?
Ooh, hold on.
Maybe it becomes soup, actually. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, actually,
Do you have any herbs to add to this?
That's what I call carcass water. Is when you take the carcass.
Oh
and
my
you
God.
boil it.
Also, Finn, while you're hanging out, you
Yep.
can roll to forage if you'd like.
Exactly. Yep, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah. So yeah, I think Finn would just be pushing cars, flipping trash cans, whatever, to see what type of plants, flowers, anything would be laying around in this like part of the street.
Mm-hmm.
And we're rolling a D-Hum 100 for that with the cheat sheet.
Yes.
LB, also, I looked up a potential food to use for this from the book.
Okay.
Say baked bloatfly.
Okay. Yes, absolutely.
Yes, they are bloatflies. How much meat did we get? It's like the recipe is like for every 2 meat you get.
Yeah, so you got 6 carcasses from this. I'm sorry, it was a D18. Do you roll me a... Oh yeah, D100, please.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we got a 60, so that would be the Tato flower.
Yes, okay. So you find this Tato flower. It is... find it. Yep, it is a purple a little blossom that comes out, and you can use it. It's like a interweaving vine, and you can use it to plant it and make potatoes.
Perfect.
Ooh. Hell
I
yeah.
can spell really good.
Yeah.
Make potatoes. Okay.
Make
Then as far as anything to add to the soup, I'd really only have the flour we took from Rob's room, which I don't know how helpful it'll be for anything. But if we want it, you can put it in the soup. If you guys want this flour we took from Rob, well, it didn't take. Rob let me have it, I think.
Is that nutritious? I do not know.
I have nothing on it. I forget. I think it's just it was just pretty. I didn't study this one yet.
We'll call it a garnish, and I just take it with the pincer arm and put it right in the bottle.
You're just holding it. It's like, I just think it was pretty. Okay.
Eve will grab a petal and put it in her mouth.
Why don't Eve? We talked about you eating things.
Well, this is how I figure things out.
There's other ways to do. I could have looked at. Are you okay?
Well, you got to be quicker about it, don't you?
I don't think the swiftness of my study should have to do with you eating everything you see. You're going to die.
No,
I haven't died yet.
I guess I can't argue with facts. I mean, science has just proven. Yeah. You're right. Maybe let's ask before we eat things, okay?
Okay, fine.
Thank you.
You can, however, eat these. I'll just start putting the food out for people.
Oh, thank you, Goldie. It looks delicious.
All right.
Absolutely. We don't have quite the table settings that Mr. Armstrong had me working with, but this will certainly do. Enjoy.
That's okay. Finn's gonna walk over to I almost said Colt. Finn's gonna walk over to a car and take the hood and just kind of bend it, and then sits in the space and use that like a little desk chair for the food. Is okay. There's room for someone else if you want to squeeze in.
In the car. Oh.
All right, you guys all can go up to max health from this wonderful meal. Devon and Maxwell will join after a bit. Devon's looking a little bit more pep in his step. Is there anything you guys would like to do before we head to Coney Island?
I will not go up to max health because I cannot eat, but apart from that, we're good.
Mm-hmm.
How hurt is Goldie?
I'm fine.
Are you sure?
Probably.
I believe somebody can do a repair check on you, and they do they need a repair pack? I'm not sure.
I've got 2. I had 3, but Maxwell needed to borrow one.
Hey, but if we can do them for free, we're gonna do them for free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Want me to do those?
Yeah.
What do you have to them?
I got.
Just saunter up. You want me to do that?
Just walks up. Hey, do you want me to do that?
Hey.
I've also got a tag in repair for exactly this reason, so I can repair myself when it comes time.
Cool.
All right.
So self-sufficient.
Yes. Okay. You guys begin to make your way back into the city of the 313 proper, and you find yourselves kind of rounding a corner of one of these large dilapidated buildings. And before you see a 2-story building reflected in the golden light of the sunset on this. It has chipped white paint on the outside. A large lit sign hangs above the arched doorway reading The Grand Coney Island. But the most eye-catching thing about this building is the giant hot dog that hangs from the roof at a slight angle. Sitting at 15 feet long, this metallic structure gives the illusion of a dripping chili setting up atop a massive hot dog with shredded cheese and onions as its topper. The sign flickers as you approach, and the glass doors of the building sit open. You see a man emerge from the building, short but sturdy, covered in dirt from head to toe. He jingles a bit as he walks and carries a sword on him and a large gun on his back. His matted brown hair hangs over his face as he shambles towards the street. He pulls his sword out as he approaches a car and thrusts it deep in the chassis of it. He says, "Nothing is but what is what is not." He pulls the sword out, inspecting it, and replaces it in the sheath.
Maxwell holds up a small sign that is on a popsicle stick that reads WTF.
Yeah. Sometimes I get a little,
Perhaps it's immersive theater.
He
Perhaps.
slaps it with his fist and he says, "Hence, horrible shadow, unreal mockery, hence, shake off this downy sleep, death's counterfeit, and look on death itself, up, and see the great doom's image." And then he kind of turns to seeing your group and he says, "Nothing is but what is not."
Applause comes out of the little audience participation box.
Eve takes the social cue and also starts clapping.
Max hands him a skull.
He looks upon it and he says, "What's done cannot be undone. False face must hide what the false heart doth know."
Macbeth? No one?
I didn't know if we were
Okay.
going into it.
We haven't read Macbeth in the Fallout.
Yeah.
Is Hamlet a last
That's
one? But, you know.
Yeah.
Same
The text is
cluster.
Macbeth.
Shakespearean
Oh.
tropes.
Full of scorpions is my mind. He looks upon you all. He smacks this thing, smacks the chassis of it. Stands not within the prospect of belief.
Verily.
Is he asking us to? Are we just taking in the show? Are we supposed to?
He looks a little frustrated, and he like pulls out his sword very quickly and says, I look towards Brenham, and anon methought the woods began to move. But swords I smile at, weapons laugh to scorn. Lay on, Macduff, and damned be him that first cries, hold enough!
Applause.
Goldie, I think you're encouraging him. I think you should stop.
Why? He's doing a magnificent job.
I don't. The swinging of the sword feels threatening, and I don't want to fight right now.
Should we dissuade him from doing so?
If maybe verbally, I don't want to fight.
Very well, and it will just change to booing.
No.
If chance will have me king, why, chance may crown me. Be bloody, bold, and resolute. He like kind of points to each of you as he says this. Laugh to scorn the power of man, for none woman born shall harm Macbeth.
Well, I'm glad you have that confidence.
I really would just want to cold cock this guy after that one.
Do it.
My melee is not great.
The best part is like Goldie like has this play like tucked away somewhere in the circuits, and that's why he's like immersive theater. But like context, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for the quest to update in the corner.
He like looks frustrated as he's, by the pricking of my thumb, something wicked this way comes, and he like pats the broken Corvega that he was stabbing.
Something bad in Corvega.
Look like the innocent flower, but be the serpent underneath it.
You want us to move the car for you?
Or look under it.
Is this a message of capitalism? I don't.
Can Max take out a pamphlet that is like the Corvega showroom and then just write danger on it and flip it to the dude?
Present fears, and he like points to the thing, are less than horrible images.
Max walks past him into the Coney Island to try and find someone to translate.
Yeah, I gotta say, friend, I'm typically pretty good with a word or two, but I think you've been knocked loose a couple of times here.
Screw your courage to the sticking place, and will
Yeah, your
not
screws are
fail.
a bit loose and they're sticking place. I'm sorry, but
GM, can I make? It's probably not what he's looking for, but can I make a speech roll to just do the subsequent lines? In the
Sure,
play?
yeah.
I don't know if this is what he's
Zach.
looking for.
yeah.
He's trying to tell me something, I know it!
Probably.
Scene
There's
partner.
there's 3 successes with a critical.
All right. As you're listening to him speak, you are gathering that this is all from the play Macbeth. He is speaking to himself as Macbeth, and he is pointing to this Corvega, this car that is crippled and decimated on the ground, as if it has something to do with Macduff. And knowing within the play, the trees began to move, that Macduff came in under guise of trees, under a disguise. So you could gather from this that he is speaking that not necessarily this car, but something is wrong with cars, and he is trying to tell you that something is wrong with the cars, and that you should be careful of them for whatever reason. You're not sure why, but that is what he's telling you.
Sounds great. Goldie will continue to just follow up with the lines in the play anyway, because he's monologuing and there's nobody to follow it up on. So just gonna keep it going, but we'll retain that knowledge.
Yeah. And he says, "What, can the devil speak true? Present fears are less than horrible imagings." You see him like maneuver over to a large cart that is full of scrap, and you can see that it's carried by 3 Brahmin. And as like with all this amount of things that are in there, there seems to be broken bits of building, but a lot of it is different parts of these cars. Corvegas, the trucks that are along the way, and they seem to be mismatched in there. And you kind of like see him maneuver through some things. What look not like the inhabitants or the earth, and yet aren't.
Floating up right behind him.
Mm-hmm. He grabs something from it, and you see him pull out a flame gun, and he kind of like shoves it into your arms.
Thank you. I already have one of these attached to myself.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll hold on to it.
Okie dokie. Just hands it right over to Eve.
And he
Thank
kind of
you.
just like says in all like seriousness, look like the innocent flower, but be the serpent under it.
We will proceed with caution, sir. Thank you very much for your performance and your advice.
You see him kind of like get excited by this. He puts the sword back and moves up to the front of his cart and begins to move on.
And I'll turn to the group and say, our delightful Shakespearean performer seems to believe that cars are dangerous and wants us to protect ourselves from them.
Oh, is that what
That's
that
mighty
meant?
kind of him.
Why didn't he
It
just
took
say
me a
that?
minute, but I was able to conclude this based off of the context clues that he provided in the play.
Maxwell is walking back, not having found anyone to help assist.
Also, can we take a half a second? Beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes,
okay.
yes.
Beautiful.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's the default
Oh, I
star
have a
for the
second
evening.
pass, so yeah.
So, what I'm gathering is there's something hiding underneath the cars. Certain
Or
cars.
within the cars.
Not all of them.
You did stab the car.
Or we should
So-
approach with caution, but also like, be
Hey,
wary.
LB, are there any, like, mutant hermit crab variants up this way from Far Harbor, or, like...
No, you know nothing of the sort.
Oh, that would be. Yo, that would
That would be
sick,
cool as
though.
hell. A hermit crab living in a car.
They live in buses, actually. They're that big.
That's less cool.
Well, are you speaking? We cannot hear you.
I think you're muted.
Incessantly yelling at myself. So my question is, Coney Island is the mutant habitat, right?
No, that's the
That's the-
fairgrounds. This is just a city.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Cool.
Yeah. So you guys are welcome to approach the Coney Island if you'd like.
Max has already done so, and he's come
Yeah.
back, so...
All right. As you go into the Coney Island, you hear a speaker activate around you. As a recorded message begins to play.
Welcome to the Grand Coney Island. I'm your manager, Peter Malone. We here at the Grand Coney welcome everyone from all walks of life in the 3133. Taste the local delicacies at Nicky D's. Refill your supplies at Bob's Bits. Upgrade your weapons at Chill's Guns. And relax at the Retreat Lounge. A quick reminder that you are under surveillance and will be for the entirety of your visit. Thank you for choosing Grand Coney Island as your respite from the waste and enjoy your stay.
Applause.
All right. As you enter inside, I will preface this. My mind space as to what this is basically like halfway between what a casino and a cheesecake factory. So roll with it. So as you enter in, you see a large building with a probably 20-foot tall ceiling, very large pillars. There is a open walkway inwards. To the right, you see the sign for Nicky D's. Just past that is Bob's Bits. Further in, but the sign is leading you there. There is a second story to this that seems to be looking over most of it. It looked to be some sort of balcony space before, but is now closed off. And to your left is a sign for the Retreat, which is the lounge of this place. But you are welcome to enter and do as you like. Kind of as you're walking in to the to your right on the wall, there's a bunch of pictures of like most of them are like decayed at this point, but there is they're all worn and torn, but one of them that you kind of see that is more intact, as most of the glass is still there, is a woman standing. She has a couple dogs around her, and this is kind of why it draws your attention. She seems to be smiling towards the camera, and she's holding a very large piece of paper with some words on it. Most of it is worn out, but Eve will remember that this is what looks to be a large check. And it seems that this woman is receiving it from the Grand Coney Island, and it has an amount on there of money that was given to her. Probably it was like $1 million, so a large amount of regular money from her time. And you can't really see who it's made out to, but she seems to be receiving this check.
GM,
yeah,
would you describe any of these pictures that are hanging on this wall of artistic expressionism?
I don't think that's up to me. I think that's up to Goldie.
We have well established that AI does not know what art is, so
That's
I'm going
true.
to start taking these off of the walls and handing them to Max.
As you do. You can see there are many people kind of roaming around in here. This is it's like a small city as opposed to Motown, which is a larger city. If you'd like to grab food or get any of your weapons fixed, if you want modifications, upgrades, there are plenty of places to go. Give it to you guys where you would like to go next. Yeah? Yes, Ian?
I'd like, hi, big fan. I would like to go to the modifications, and if anybody else wanted to roll there.
Yeah, Finn also over there.
Okay. You're going to the gun shop?
Yes.
Forgot. Okay, cool. Just other items can be upgraded as well. So you are going to head in, and you kind of go down this center path and up like 4 steps to a area that is raised up. The floor is mostly carpeted. A lot of it is decayed at this point, but there is concrete underneath, and you can see that there is a boarded off area that says Chili's Gun Shop. And you are able to enter inside. There's a large counter and sort of glass up and around it, and a hole in the center. And the gentleman behind the counter is a larger gentleman, has umber skin and a shaved head. He's sort of like, he's probably like 6'2" and like built to hell. And he looks in at you guys and he says, "Oh, newcomers, I see. I'm Chilly Willy. You got funds? I've got guns. What can I do for you?"
Hey, Chili. I have this 10mm that I want to do something to. And if anybody else would like to talk for a second while I pull up the thing that I wanted to do.
Yeah, I'm not much on guns. Could you like upgrade this? And I'll like point at my board that might still have honker blood and feathers dripping off of it.
Yeah, absolutely. I could, do you want to make it hardier? Do you want to make it more damaging? Do you want to make it scarier looking? What are you looking for?
Ooh, scary sounds fun, but I would like it to hurt more. My friends got hurt today and I didn't like that, so I would like it to hurt things more.
You're a big fella.
Thank you.
And he kind of like looks at you for a second and like, all right, well, let's see what I can do.
Just a big, meaty grin. Hey.
Max waves to Chilly Willy, points at the capacitor on his laser musket, and holds up 4 fingers.
All right. The silent one. Understood. He kind of takes it. For those of you who are upgrading your weapons, there is a cost to it, so make sure that is something that we can afford. If you guys want to, like, we can upgrade as things go, and like if you don't want to look for it right now, we can do it next week, because we're getting towards the end. If anyone else want to upgrade weapons while you're here?
Is a Mr. Handy limited to 3 arms?
I mean, technically, but if you have enough,
Attitude.
yeah, I was like, if you want, if you want to up,
spare and switch it out.
yeah, right, or you know, money talks, so caps talk.
I'm gonna see what's available.
All right, you guys chat with Chili Willy for a bit to get some modifications on your weapons. Eve and Cam, what are you guys doing?
Eve goes into mall mode and just starts like running to each shop and offloading like different kinds of scrap.
Okay.
Like what are the rules for selling? Is it just the cost? Or
Yes,
like,
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
We'll keep it simple. If you'd like to do that, you go over to Bob's Bits for selling scrap. He has a sort of a golden oak complexion and ink black thinning hair that's kind of like slicked back, short, very short on the sides, but longer on the top. And he's a very jovial gentleman. It's a very safe space to be in. You guys do notice that there are a few people walking around with what look to be like blue smocks almost, and they all have name tags on them. They look to be the people who protect this place, the guards of this place, and they each have like employee name tags on them. They look old and worn, but so they probably maybe don't reflect their name, but that is their employee ID badge.
And while Eve is mall window shopping, Cam's gonna take a second to look around for anyone that might be a good fit for Miss Ruby Knight and go see if he can convince some people to do a career change.
Absolutely. You find yourself in the Retreat Lounge, which is probably a third of this building that has been sectioned off. There are tables that have high-backed, rounded seats around them that are good for private conversation. You see a live singer that is performing right at the start of her set, and there are someone behind the bar that can help you if you're looking to find some people for Miss Ruby.
Yeah, I think you never interrupt a performer during her show, so I'm gonna go to the guy behind the bar. You don't happen to have any new talent needing to audition somewhere else, or someone that's a bit retiring that you need to send away, do you?
You talking about some of our lady performers?
They don't need to be ladies, but they just gotta perform.
I'm sure there's some. Where are you looking to send them?
Well, there's a nice place up in Motown called the Red Rose, I think. That's Sean, not Cam. I can't remember what the
no, but it was a good guess. It's called the Moonless Night.
I have it written down. It's just on a different page. The Moonless Night. Okay. Yeah, and they're looking to expand, and we're hoping to bring in some people that were looking for good pay to do a good job.
We have a couple people who were auditioning here and didn't quite make it. Wouldn't want to take away from the talent that is already hired, as the manager wouldn't like that very much, but I could point you in the direction of a couple of performers who haven't quite made the cut.
Well, that'd be mighty kind of you. I'm sure your standards are far higher than ours, but they need somewhere to train up.
Yeah, let me get you a list real quick. You see him like go behind the bar and start to write down a few names, and he passes it to you. You see there is Sandra, Tammy, and Rhonda. They usually come around here in like early evening, later on. They'll be here tonight if you're planning on staying.
I don't know how long we'll be here, but I'm sure we could stay a bit. It'd be nice to be inside, I'm sure.
Can I fix you a drink while you're at the bar?
I would love one. What's your house special?
We got whiskey.
Works for me.
You see him pour a glass of whiskey for you, sets it down, tells you it'll be a cap.
Can I barter it to be free?
You can definitely try.
Cool. I got a crit.
Hey, yo! How do you convince him?
First off, I look at him and say, well, I mean, one cap ain't nothing, but I am trying to train up your talent a bit more, and I could train you up a bit if you want.
What do you mean?
I think you know exactly what I mean, and if you don't, one day you'll know, and you'll think back to this. And also, because of my perk, it's actually 3 successes with a bonus on top of the crit. Yeah.
This man is like, he takes a second and he's like, oh. You kind of see him get a little, like, into himself. He's like, oh, I mean, I'm not going to be on shift all night if you're staying. I don't, I do have a place here.
Kim will take a sip and then press it to his lips and say, you too. We can share. We'll be sharing all night.
Yeah, okay. He's like, gets a little, like, nervous about it. And you hear behind you a familiar voice as someone has stepped up behind you. And this voice says, well, I didn't believe it, but aren't you a sorry sight to see in my little city? As you turn around, you see a person that you thought was for sure dead, Maggie Malone, one of your old companions who hired you to travel through the waste with her. Next to her, flanking her, are 2 other larger men, and you can see they're all wearing these aprons. And the boys next to her have regular nameplates, but as you take a look at hers, that says Tammy on it. It does say above assistant manager. Well, Cam. I didn't think I'd ever see your face again. Last time I saw you, you were running away while I was being cornered by raiders.
What was it, Kate? Kim? No, it's something like Mary. Mary, it's great to see you again.
It's Maggie.
I'm surprised you. Oh, I'm sure. Maybe the brain loss is throwing you off a bit, but I'm pretty sure I would forget a face and name like yours.
Charming as ever, Cam. But I believe you owe me for leaving me. You promised safe passage. And since I was left for dead and my companions were killed, I think you owe me a debt. 50 caps for the travel.
I promised you a safe passage there and not back. I think that's on you for not reading the terms and conditions.
Oh, I see. Clever as always. But I did have a little more to my loss. And you see her pull up her hand, and she has it's been severed around the forearm, and her hand has been replaced by a mechanical sort of grippy hand, like a Lego, basically. And she says, so $50 for the passage, or 50 caps for the passage, let's say 200 for the hand. I think you owe me 250 caps, so do you have that on you to pay me now?
Well, I think you are wildly overstepping your assumption, because I don't owe you anything, Mary.
I see. Well, if you don't think you owe me it, and I think you owe me it, you are in my town. You know what? Let's just call it even. And you see one of the men go down, and he grabs Kunin, and he pulls him up by his collar and, like, lifts him up. Don't worry, I'll take good care of him. He is not at fault for the things that you did. Unless you want to pay me.
You might. Well, I'm gonna pay you, all right. You are gonna get the payment of your lifetime, and when I'm done with you, there'll be a new person running this place.
Yeah, I don't remember you ever pulling a gun, not in defense of us at least, so if you want to pull a gun in here, I don't think you'll be walking out. And she kind of like motions to her other companion, who pulls out a pipe pistol that seems to have been modified.
Well, I wouldn't need to pull a gun because there's no one left to save. But if someone did, where could they meet you?
I'll be in the manager's office if you have my payment.
Interesting. And where should I go to get my dog back after getting everyone on my side for your illegal kidnapping of a kind pup that's done nothing wrong?
Oh, I don't think it's a kidnapping. I think it's payment due. And
I think
here...
it's quite literally a kidnapping because you are illegally stealing someone else's property. Looks at the bartender, right?
He's like, I'm not touching this at all. He's just like, you see him kind of duck under. He's like, I'm not. She said, Cam, you walked into my town, and here I'm law. So unless you want to get out, pay me, Kunin's coming with me.
Well, I'll be sure to bring you your payment.
Wonderful. Enjoy your drink. You see the three of them walk out of the retreat.
He is going to immediately head towards the weapon shop.
You do so, and you see as you walk in, Chili Willy's like hammering nails into the board in the back to make it it's a little loud in here as these modifications are going on.
Well, Max, while they're upgrading, can I borrow you for a second?
Head turn, nod head, walks over.
Let's step outside for the briefest of time. I've got a proposition I think you'll be most interested in, and I'm not sure we need everyone hearing.
Smooth Brain walks outside, happy, arms swing.
Almost as soon as they're outside, we'll turn to you. So, you saw my skill with the knife today. You don't need to comment on it. However, there is someone that just stole my dog, and I plan to go right up there and shoot her point blank in the face. However, I'm not confident that's going to land, so regardless, I want you to take the shot.
There is a moment where Maxwell goes into his cloak, pulls out a notebook, writes something down, and turns it to Cameron. No one kidnaps your dog.
Well, I'm gonna go try and passively scout this place to see if there's a manager's office window or something we can put you outside of, because I doubt anyone here is smart enough to know if the bullet came from the front or the back. But you and I are gonna walk out of here with my dog.
And Max said, it's not a bullet, but alright. I can see the vision. I can respect it.
Yo, Cam's not good at weapons. Or fighting.
I really hope. Oh, it's gonna be a mess.
Then Cam's gonna go start surveying the building. You don't fuck with my dog.
Nah. Alright. The rest of you get your modifications, and upgrade does not take very long. And you guys can gather back up around Nikki D's, which is the food place here. There is a very jovial woman at the front desk, and you can hear a gentleman in the back making food, and he's kind of yelling out to her and praising her and telling her how much he loves her and all that sort of stuff. But if you guys would like to gather, that is a good place for it.
So I forgot to ask about the mod because I was looking at the list of things.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of robot mods, and I don't know specifically what is it. Just like whatever I pull off this list, he probably has.
Yeah, if you can pay for it.
I mean, I'm probably going to wind up attempting to barter for it, but nevertheless. Yeah. So Goldie is looking for either something helpful or hurtful. So he's looking for either hazard detection mods or Tesla coils, whichever happens to be available.
Dope. Again, if you can pay for it, you can have it. That's the way I'm running this short series.
Yep. And just he wants to try to barter it down because he could. Both of them are out of the price range. One is slightly, one is immensely. Just want to try to see what's possible to get.
Okay. Do you guys want to do the bartering and stuff now, or do we want to do that between episodes? Or at the beginning of next
Good with
episode.
good. If people have stuff they want to do, I can do
Yeah.
that between episodes. I can do this off camera.
I
Fine
thought we
either
were
way.
actually buying ammo and stuff off camera, and I already bought myself some ammo.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay, sounds good. So you get your modifications, you get your upgrades, and meet up as a group sans Cameron, who is staking out the building.
Maxwell will head in that general direction, citing going for a walk to the rest of the party.
Okay.
Okay, be safe, Max. Don't get in trouble.
Let me know if you find any good art.
I think there's been like a connection between Devin and Max. And then when he walks off, he's like, "Hey, where you going?"
With his back to the rest of the party, he's standing close next to Devin. He'll lift the gas mask slightly. Cameron's gotten into a situation. I'm gonna go help handle it.
Need some help?
If you start hearing gunfire, just get ready.
Yeah, have fun.
Lowers the mask.
So what you're telling me is we're splitting the party.
Unfortunately, what it sounds like.
No.
What does this mean?
Nothing. We're just getting close to time, so I
I'm
just
not
wanted
here to spill anyone's tea. I shoot the gun, that's it.
Yeah. All right. Is there anything else anyone would like to do?
I mean, like just 8. So I mean, are we just reconvening here and then
Yeah, I
find
just-
a new?
It's just the front, so
Yeah.
that's what I suggested.
I got nothing else. I will say just because I rolled for one on the barter. We can decide this later, but I'd say like I don't quite have the caps for it. But if you'd like, I've got a fantastic joke for you.
I can treat you for this art.
I've got. Would you like art? I have art. All
Yeah,
right.
just to be bartering with like art and just charm
Okay.
and some caps.
All right. We will figure that out between the episodes. But if there is nothing else you guys would like to do here,
I think I'm good.
Eve's gonna rope Finn and Devon into carrying bags for her.
I will say,
course.
Finn, as you come up to Eve, who is probably still at Bob's Bits, he like looks to you again. Everyone is a little off-put by you because most super mutants are, you know, brooding and will just kill people. They're a little weary, but he kind of like looks at you. He like affixes his own glasses and he says, "Would you like me to fix those for you?"
My I mean, I don't really use them to see. They're kind of a special charm. But I mean, for free?
Well, you could tell me about that wonderful creature on your shoulder. And he like takes the glasses. And...
Just, well, this is Fernadette. She's my best friend. I grew her at one point, and I said, "Oh, you're coming with me." So I found a cup holder in an old car, and I mounted her on my shoulder, and she goes with me everywhere. She's my very, very best friend ever.
Oh, I also have inanimate objects that I speak to. See, I'm starting to affix more glass into your.
Well, you know, I always say if we talk to people the way we talk to plants, the world would be such a nicer place.
Yes, I agree. Although I don't know many plants, maybe you could introduce me to some. You know?
Oh, I could show you so many. I would start pulling out the stuff in my bag. I'm like, this was a poisonous plant my friend was trying to eat. It was very bad. And then this one was potatoes. And just start showing off everything that's in the bag.
That's wholesome as hell. He loves that. He fixes your glasses for free.
Oh, thank you. I can still see without them, but now there's not the funny little reflection. Thank you so much, friend.
Yeah. And I clean them, so if you run into anything in the wilds, you won't have a reflection from some off place.
Okay. It sounds like quite the journey to come back here just to clean them. But if I'm in town, of course. I think that'll be
You
great.
can just use a cloth.
Oh, sorry. That was a suggestion. I thought you were. Yeah. Okay.
Now that they are fixed, you know.
Yes, of course. Thank you so much. I mean,
Yes.
I mean, is there anything I can do for you? I
Oh,
like
no,
to
your
pay-
friend has already paid me handsomely.
Oh, okay. Excellent. Thank you.
Hmm.
I'm gonna go back to my friends now.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goes back to fixing whatever it was he was.
That, and again, big, just meaty, just like teethy grins. Like, hey, thank you. Walk away.
You guys see Finn return with fixed glasses now.
What a nice guy. I liked him. I didn't ask his name. I forget if we got it.
It's Bob's Bits, so.
That's right. That was established.
I
That's
reckon his
Robert.
name's Bob.
I hear Finn say that, and then much like we did like in the first episode with the sign behind Maxwell, the sign of Bob's Bits just pops up behind Finn.
Mm-hmm. The camera pans slightly up.
Finn's so used to looking down that he did not look up at the sign. He was just like totally missed the Bob's Bits sign.
Like right in front of his face.
Yeah.
All right. Unless there is anything else, I think that's a great place for us to end for the evening on a terrible and then wholesome note. So let's go around and have everybody say who they are and where people can find them, starting, of course, with Zach.
Hi there, I'm Zachary Vaudo. I have been playing Goldie tonight. You can find me all over the internet at Sneakernet or Sneakernet Music, where I make electronic music for your enjoyment and theme songs for various streams, both TTRPG and others alike. In terms of gaming, I'm a bit all over the place at the moment, so check me out on various social medias to see what I'm up to and when I'm up to them. I am wherever tabletop games are played.
Hey there, I'm CG Danny B. I typically stream and cover all things indie gaming. We host a indie game podcast called Playlog Podcast. It comes out every Thursday. This week's episode is our 1-year anniversary special. So it's going to be Topher and I talking about favorite games we reviewed, favorite parts of starting a podcast and why we did it in the first place. And then typically we stream over on Twitch Mondays, Thursdays, and Saturdays at twitch.tv/CGDannyB. A lot of repo lately, so that'll be happening. And then who knows? A lot comes out this week, so could be anything. So yeah, come check out some indies.
Oh, that's me. Hey everybody, I'm Ian, or your boy Big on all social media. Similar to the previous two lovely people, I'm doing a lot. So pick a social media, type in YABOIBIG, and you will 100% see what I'm doing next. Most recently was today, Sunday. Folk and Myth, come over there. On Wednesdays, a little bit of Astera, and then on Thursdays, Crit Hit Chronicles, where myself as well as LB get into some shenanigans with Tales of the Valiant with an amazing crew and a wonderful DM. And then on Friday, go back to Folk and Myth, to where I'm going to be playing some VTM. Saturday's crazy too. I don't sleep. That's it.
Cool. Hey everyone, I'm Sean. You can find me across the internet at Help Action Needed. That's where I exist. That's where everything I'm about to say is going to be this week. Starting on tomorrow and Tuesday, nothing, because I have to do my adult job. But after that, on Wednesday, there will be the third installment of Guy Fieri's Bisexuals. So if you want a wildly crazy time that's part cooking, mostly dating sim, and a lot of weird shit, we've got that for you. And then on Thursday is the second episode of our Zelda-inspired game called Twilight's Requiem, set at the end of Twilight Princess when Link dies. On Friday, we have a game of Warped FM. It is a podcasting game where 2 people are podcasts and 3 of us are interdimensional monsters, and we get interviewed about our lives. Saturday, a bunch of recordings I can't talk about. And then Sunday, I'll be back here, but before that is episode 6 of our Down the Forest Road Agatha All Along inspired miniseries. Things get sapphic and things get deadly. So if you want to tune in for some intense drama, go watch that. Part cooking, is it? It was so much cooking. Anyway, that's me. Sorry.
Hey everybody, I'm Wings. I played Eve tonight. DanaeKeener.com.
No pomp, no circumstance. Hey everybody, I'm RJ. You can catch me at rjustice282 all over the interwebs. I do a lot of TTRPG actual play stuff, and normally retweet when I go live. So yeah, that's fun.
And I'm LB Hackham. I have been your overseer for this evening. You can find me at Hack Recklessly on Twitch or YouTube. You found us. If you made it this far, leave a comment. We love to hear it. Leave a like if you like it. If not, that's cool too. I mean, you can tell us you don't like it, but whatever. You can find me at LB Hackemup on everything else, where you can see when I'm streaming, which is a lot. Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday nights. We'll be back here next week for more Fallout 313, where Cameron's going to get his dog back one way or another. I'm excited for it. Thank you so much to my players. Thank you to everyone in chat. We love to see you. We love to hear from you. And I guess I'm LB Hackemup. Hack recklessly. Bye!